ladies and gentlemen. I was doing this and you were doing this. We were not in sync, Jim.
No. Well,
as much as you look like the group in sync, like all of them smushed together into one pile, Jim Boshart is back. Oh, that's pathetic.
Nice crowd, Bill. That's for you.
Good to see you back, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
And sorry to hear you're still in pain.
Yeah.
But glad to see that they're making progress.
Yeah, little bit by little bit.
Little bit by little bit. All right. Well, it's good to hear. And for those of you who are in here that don't know, and I'm sure everybody does.
Oh God, everybody knows. I don't want to.
Everybody does. Jim is, had a change in his life.
Lopped it off right at the joint.
Right. Literally at the joint. That's pretty accurate, actually. Yeah. They said, I want to get this. I want to get out of this joint, and they got him out of that joint, and it's the joint to his right leg.
Left. Everything's been
left.
Yeah.
The left will get you every time. Oh, no politics. He's got a brand new knee, boys and girls. It comes with I think a 9-year warranty and 10-year warranty. Awesome. Almost like a Hyundai.
I'll be dead by then.
Don't say stupid stuff like that.
I'll be 69. I don't want to live past 69.
69 is where I want it to end, right there.
Right there.
Is this? Oh, Brad, that's funny. He's a funny man. Here we go. Let's private chat here. Comments. Here we go. Brand Ariels. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both doing it. We're both doing it at the same time. Hi, Gary. How are you? Is this a repeat? Yes, this is a repeat.
I'm upright.
So don't say that in front of him because then he gets pervy. Okay.
Upright? Please return the stewardess to original upright position.
Yes, Mr. B. He's going through a change. Yes, he went through a change. He now has the ability to go up and down stairs. Clearly, because you're in the basement right now, right?
Yes, I'm in the dungeon. Cold down here too. Jeez.
So now it's been fixed, you can go down. What is it cold down there?
It is cold. I only go outside to go to physio. Well, it's a little bit more lately, but being in the air conditioning here, like I wear flannels and my Hugh Hefner house coat. I'm freezing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Please tell me more. Does it keep your drone? The drone show, does it keep your drone nice and toasty warm?
That's right.
Is it ready
that's the closest I've ever said to no is could you at least wait till the drone lands?
Is it sub 250?
Millimeters.
The latest mini on the market.
Yeah, sub 250 millimeters. Count me in.
Millimeters.
Hey,
that's wow.
That's not much.
25 centimeters? Oh no, you're right.
2.5.
Well, it's cold down there.
Yeah, well, shrinkage.
Yeah.
It's not much, but I'm very proud of it.
It still reacts after all these years. It's been my best friend for 61 years. Well, not not you. Yeah, my best. Not your. My. Never mind. I think the people in the audience understood. I hope the people in the audience understood that they're all perverts anyway.
Speaking of,
so I bought a new drone.
Yes. You've bought it, but you don't got it. No. Tomorrow. Good. Tomorrow, if UPS isn't lying to me, and they do that. So. Yeah. Should we say hello to our fellow and friends?
Yeah, well, we haven't been around. All right, please do.
You want me to do it?
Well, people like you better than me, so yeah, that'd be a good thing.
I doubt it.
I'm sure.
And Mr. B Outdoors Misadventures. That sounds like my home movie there, Mr. B Outdoor Misadventures. And we got Max 420, hanging with JD, John from Flying Finn, Mike from Night Train, Gary, we've mentioned previously, Crypto Man 5000. That's a cheap effect there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Jack from the UPS sucks. I think he meant to put DJI sucks, and Johnny Jones.
He knows what he's talking about.
And we must have and Curtis Start, and we must have lurkers because it says we've got 18, but I didn't say 18 names.
Oh, well, that's good. Lurkers are okay. I like lurkers.
Yeah.
As long as you hit the thumbs up. I think this is going to be the word of the day today.
Girth. I don't know how many times I used to say that in high school. My God. Girth. All the advertising I could get just didn't pay off. Which is small, but some cows like it that thick.
Curtis, oh God, look at he's here for the laughs. Now we got pressure.
I
guess let's laugh.
Doc was lurking.
I'm an excellent driver.
Seeger.
Johnny Drone Fly. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, how you doing? Johnny sent me a new shirt. Came from Ken. Place it here. Love it. Love it. Love it. I mean, it's just a t-shirt, but it had the two-tone with the black on the shoulders and the rest was white, so it makes you look, manly. My wife even liked it. She doesn't usually comment on my t-shirts, so there we go.
Hi, Dominic and Mike.
We got Mike, Dominic. Dominic's lurking in the chat. Lurker.
Funny. I need you to pump me up. I need to be funny because I think tomorrow I'm going to go into the cone of silence and try to be funny and perhaps get back on the weekly Boshart train ride.
Yeah?
Well, he's going to be live this week, so maybe I should throw him a bone, eh? Hi, Jody.
Throw him a bone. Why do you keep going back to your girth? It's amazing how much of our conversation is penis related. All right.
Holy moly.
I don't even know what that means.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
You really are a bad guy.
That drink looks refreshing.
This is the last of the mystery margarita bottle that we don't know how old it is. And it was opened. It's sitting in our wine rack, and it's pre-made margarita in a very attractive looking bottle till you pick it up and you realize it's plastic. And the drink kind of tastes a little plasticky. And it says, once opened, refrigerate. And my wife thinks it was there about 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. Who knows?
In the fridge or?
No, on the wine rack. So of course I'm drinking it.
So
this is the last of it, though.
You got to put gin or vodka. It's already in it.
No. And you know what's funny? I assumed tequila because it's margarita. And no, it's ready-made to drink. 13.9% alcohol. Ready to drink.
Yeah, Mike. Sorry, Ben.
What?
I said sorry. I was still talking while you were finishing your story.
I don't understand. What went first? Who's talking first? Me or you?
Oh, it's your show. You can.
Oh, fuck you. So anyway, it was 13.
I was talking and I just popped out, interrupting.
I was assuming that it was tequila, but it's not. It's got agave wine. I didn't know there was such a thing. I wonder if it tastes funny. It's okay. Yeah. I needed to get rid. I decided I wasn't going to drink for a couple of days because I drank too much. I drank too much last night. My head still hurts a little bit.
It hurts.
And remember, I said before we were on the air. Do you remember what I said? I said I was going to go a couple because I feel better if I don't drink for a couple. Because I don't usually drink. I don't know. This streaming thing makes me an alcoholic. And then I realized I would be disappointing my fans.
That's right.
My fans, like they're my fans.
Cody, many autographs did you give out at the last Florida drone meetup? You're not a fan.
Autographs is.
Yeah, you got to give an autograph to
next year.
Yeah, Mike, I tuned in at the end.
I'll have a booth. I'll sell autographs and kisses.
Yeah, I saw that young girl on your stream there, and I saw that she was Canadian.
What young girl?
On Mikey's Fly Zone stream. You popped in there right at the end there too.
Yeah, at the end. She's Canadian?
Apparently.
Seemed like a nice kid. It's a very young face. Very young face. She looked like she's like 14.
Wow.
That's not to be offensive. She's just a very young looking girl.
Yeah, I'm sure
you can go to Chicago too. You picked the absolute worst week you could possibly pick in the history of my job there, Mikey. Sorry. The 13th is our big youth bowling sign-up day, and I'm the youth director for bowling in that bowling center. So obviously I have to be there. It's a big sign-up day. And then the 15th, which of course I'd still be traveling if I had gone, is our league officers, for the adult leagues, the league officers meeting party, blah, 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 where we're getting together with them, getting ready for the fall. So she's 24. Okay, well, 24, 14, when you're 61, same thing. Anyway.
Wow. I would have guessed 12.
Oh, no, I knew she was in her 20s.
Get out. She looked like
I have no idea. She just a very young face.
Yeah.
So, worst week ever. And, I was kind of considering maybe even going to Minefield.
Wow. Did you give an autograph to Doc's granddaughter?
Yes, I did.
There you go. You've got a fan. You've got a fan.
She had everybody sign. She went around. She actually had me sign it twice because I'm so memorable. She forgot she had me sign it once already.
Really?
How did you know? How did you know? Who said that?
Doc.
Doc's here. Oh, hi, Doc.
I just pinned the comment.
How you doing, Chris? He doesn't come in here anymore. I'm sorry. It's been a while. He's a busy guy. Got a lot going on.
Yeah.
He does. And you're right. I forgot all about that. I was a star.
You've got a fan.
Sweet kids, those girls. Yep. So anyway, speaking of sweet kids, how you feeling?
Yeah, I was still thinking about Minefield too.
I mean, it's the following week. I could probably do it. It's a little short notice. It's hard to replace me. We'll see. Maybe I'll still go. Maybe it'll be the last second thing. Probably not, because it's going to be expensive in gas to drive all the way to Tennessee.
How long will it drive?
And 15 hours, I think.
Me too.
Is it? No.
Yeah, it is. I looked it.
Is it?
I did.
Seems like it'd be longer than that. You've heard that before, haven't you?
Yeah. When I went in Thursday, they were hooking me up to the electrodes, and it wouldn't stick because it was too much air. So
I'm not a microsurgeon, damn it.
Yeah.
So
shave me, and I'm itchy as hell to shave spot.
Okay, any excuse to rub yourself on camera. Don't even lie. But
who are you getting next week?
What?
On the screen.
You're not gonna be here?
I don't know.
Oh, I get it. You're being funny. Keep it up. That's good. There you go, Dominic. I put the link in the chat there.
Oh, he caved again.
Yeah, well, Dominic asked. I like Dominic. He's a good old boy from down under.
Down under, mate.
And, don't even caved. I put my link out every week.
Yes, you do.
Oh, brother. So anyway, what was I saying? What were we saying?
You were talking about your new drone.
Yeah, that I don't have yet.
Did you tell your wife yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure I ever will.
It's not like she watches.
She has no idea what I own, what I don't own. But I did buy stuff for it already.
Stuff.
I held up short of getting a bag or a case. I want to get a bag or a case or something to carry the stuff around in. But I'm going to put those arm supports on. Do you know what they are?
The carbon fiber arms to give it more rigidity.
I don't know. You know, I think they're plastic, but because plastic, I actually watched Rick Smith, Drone Valley, explain how plastic's actually a little better because carbon fiber is so stiff that it would just transfer all the energy to the rear arms rather than maybe absorb a little bit of the energy within a little bit anyway within the drone. But the drone's made out of plastic anyway. Putting carbon fiber in there is not going to help. So they say it makes a difference. You know, I'm less likely to rip my arms off, which is fine for $20. You know, so I bought that, and then I bought a canopy cover, like a rubbery kind of canopy cover protector thing. It goes over the canopy and it covers it. You understand that? Okay. And then I bought a battery protector thing, which also raises it up 10 millimeters. I said 10 centimeters last night. I said, wow, that fucker's tall. But 10 millimeters. So you get a little further off the ground, I guess, the back end anyway. And but it protects the battery. So it's going to be, I guess I'm going to attach balloons to it too. So
and a parachute
control, it'll just, float down to earth.
Yep, parachute.
I'm looking forward to playing around with it. We'll see.
Oh, I see Nightbot has joined us. Hi, and he's inviting everybody down to the Jensen Beach for next year. That's nice of him.
Thank you, Nightbot. That's very considerate of you. I also started begging for money. I put the PayPal link into Nightbot just for the hell of it. And see what dope's going to donate me money. What loving, wonderful individual. Because I'm thinking about buying StreamYard. So if I ever get any donations, that's what that'll pay for, and maybe some giveaways. Yeah, I got stuff I could give away now. Let me see. I got nothing. I got a really crappy camera. I bought. I could give you that. I got a
camera.
Got a cell phone case for a OnePlus 7 Pro.
I just saw GoPro advertising for the Hero 11, possibly coming out in September.
What now? GoPro 11?
Yeah. I just thought it might be coming out in September.
I don't have any GoPros.
I just updated my 10.
I mean, you guys with all your big money buying all these doodads and things. You know what? And Alexis sent me that plane she was printing. By the way, it came. Did I tell you that?
No, I didn't. I knew she was going to.
Yeah, I'm going to make the time. I got to put it together and put the control surfaces in. She sent me the. She actually sent me the servos and the motor, electric motor, and all that. I'm not sure if there's batteries in there. I didn't look. I still haven't opened the box yet. But I'm going to. He trolls your channel, does he?
Hi, Grump.
Hey, good to see you, buddy. I got to get the metal rods. She didn't have them, and landing those tires, and a receiver.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm going to use my Tyrannus to fly it. So that'd be that. Plus, we'll have to join a local AMA.
You need a rod. Put it together.
Yes, I'd like to have several rods. At least a couple.
I can't find enough work for the one I've got. Yeah, make a video of you making the plane.
Yeah, you guys want to see me gluing parts together and paint and stuff, and I guess putting the controls. And it might be interesting, I suppose.
But you need a
camera. The video I should have made was when I changed the 3 fluids in the Harley. I think that would have gotten some
fire.
Not the motorcycle one, although that would have That would have set the world on fire. That would have, definitely done well. Look, it's back.
Garth.
Anyway, where the hell are the Uncle Extra videos? Uncle Extra?
Yeah, I haven't posted any Uncle Extra. So that's what I mean. Like tomorrow, I want to get under the cone of silence and start creating some jocularity.
Yes, I know. There's many Harley oil change videos out, Mike, but I don't have one. And there's always guys that decide to stop paying $400 to $500 to the Harley dealership for their 5,000 mile checkups, and they may run across mine. I didn't say it would turn the world on fire. I'm just saying they should have done it. That's all. What the fuck? If I had a reliable bike, Yamaha, Honda, and if I was gay, I wouldn't want you anyway. I'm sorry, I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
My bike is uber reliable. Never have any problems. Never let me down. Never let me down. Did you just say that you're going to use Tyrannosaur to... What? Use my Tyrannosaur? What is... Charles, you haven't been on the panel lately. You should stop in. And then maybe explain that.
You were talking about your remote control to use to fly it. He thinks you're going to use it to put it together.
It's a Tyrannus. Not a Tyranna. Whatever.
Tyrannosaur.
Is your Tyrannosaur?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. My bike is fine. It runs. I'll go in the garage now and start it up and come back and laugh. Ha ha. See, it started. It's a wonderful bike. But it's, pain in the ass, change the 3 fluids. People can understand how to do it. And actually, when you change the primary, you should adjust your clutch while you're in there and all that good stuff. And they can show people how to do that. Huh?
Too much work. That's why they invented yellow pages for guys like me.
Yeah, but I know. And you can find yourself Harley, the Harley mechanics that are, I don't know, and for half price, half of what the dealers charge anyway. 20,000 mile visit is $500, and the rest of them are $400 usually. Night chain. Was it hard to work on the? It is. DW has it hard on that Vulcan. What does that mean?
I don't know what DW.
Vulcan's a Kawasaki. I've had a Kawa. No, it was a Suzuki. That's what I had. I had the Suzuki Marauder. I liked it.
Yeah, that was my last.
They say it was an easy access. You just got. Actually, the getting the filter off was a pain in the ass.
So what else were you talking about last night?
How the hell do I know?
That we can revisit.
That's what my channel's for. Watch my videos.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't know.
You had Marcel was on, Alexis was on.
I know. Remember that. Marcel was a flower. Well, actually, he was a pot leaf.
A weed.
He was a weed. That's funny. Oh.
V-Star.
Virtual background. Wonder where Artie is. I invited him in.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Viewer Samuel Unite. He's got a job now. I guess he's got to be responsible, go to bed early.
Oh, yeah, right. You don't have a holiday tomorrow like we do.
What's your holiday?
Civic holiday.
What does that mean?
The civic holiday.
Everybody that has a Honda Civic gets the day off from work or something?
just a poor excuse to have another monthly holiday in Canada. It's not federal, it's just provincial. Some provinces have it.
Dominic, I thought you were going to come in here. I put the link in. I don't understand what it's just. They just said, okay, tomorrow's a holiday for no apparently reason, and it's just a civic holiday. Take the day off.
Yeah, because in Quebec they have Jean Baptiste Day, where they honor Mr. Jean Baptiste. Well, here in Ontario, we don't have that holiday. So, to be fair to us, they created a civic holiday in August.
Why don't you have a John Bastard Day?
Because I don't parler the French language there. We have a lot of money. To get proper authorization, you need consent.
Again, why don't you have a John Bastard Day? I don't understand what whatever his name is. I mean, he's special to Quebec.
Yeah.
But not to you.
Nah, don't give a shit.
Okay.
Fuck him. Don't know what he did. Don't care.
I don't know, but I don't know if he'd appreciate that Pepe Le Pew accent you gave him just now.
Oh well.
I don't want to see you on a tram.
Yeah.
Tram, right? Not tran. No, I wouldn't want.
Nobody wants to see him on a tram.
Either way, I'm not excited by that idea. What's wrong with? I mean, a tram is a train, right? Why can't they just say fucking train? I guess say train. Well, you're on some kind of mobile
transit,
something or other. So why wouldn't I want to see that? That might be cool. You could hold it up to the window and watch Australia going by. Sounds good.
No trans allowed. You're not allowed to be on a train. You can't be under a train either.
Okay, because I'm still in public transport. I'll be on soon. So, is it against the rules in Australia to stream on public transport? I tell you, I did that on a plane on the way back from Austin. I paid them their money so that I could have internet access, and then they told me I couldn't do it. It worked terribly. It was awful.
Yeah.
And I was showing other people and the privacy issues, and they actually told me to shut it down. They wouldn't let me do it.
But what if you were just taking,
They don't have the right to do that, plain English. But I didn't. I didn't want to get on a no-fly list, so I gave in.
Yeah.
The head stewardess was very nice.
Just having a camera on.
The guy stewardess, literally, was a real jerk about it. But people could see he's streaming. So, public place, whatever.
Yeah.
They asked me to stop, so I stopped. She caught me doing it again, though.
You little W.
Yeah, and she said, "So do I. This is why." And they had some ridiculous reason laid out in the little pamphlet there that made no sense. But like I said, I don't want no trouble, man.
Yeah.
And I got up and punched her right in the face.
Throat punched her, sent her so far back in the
with all the problems with the airline passengers nowadays, this is what they're worried about. Okay, you'll be happy when I catch the guy.
My first trip to Vegas, and I was drinking a lot of rum and cokes, and after about 6 or 7, the stewardess comes up to me and says, "James, I think you should quiet down." And I said to myself, "How the hell do you know who I am?" "Oh, they know who you are."
Who's they?
The stewardesses.
Oh.
Yeah, they knew who I was.
That sounded scary.
Yeah, it was.
That's pretty cool. Do you see my little graphic there with the guy? It looks like he's part of my Uncle Bill. Like he's coming out of it.
It's mine.
Doesn't he?
Woo!
That's JD.
Yeah.
What happens if I do this? Nope, now he's gone.
Whoop, there he is. Whoop, there it is.
See, that's amazing. He ran he ran a snowmobile by staring at it.
I started and ran. I don't know.
Just stared.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got powers of telekinesis. Can you imagine if you could just stare at things and get their motor running?
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. Scott and the do. All right. I thought Bill was at 20. Oh, right in the kisser. Hey, Alice. One of the greatest. They say one of the greatest shows from early television is The Honeymooners, and most of the comedy is about lying to your wife and threatening to kill her. Oh, them's the good old days.
Sending her to the moon. Yeah, you just can't get away with that shit anymore.
So, anybody got any suggestions for me with this new purchase?
You can oh no. You can't stream from it.
I think you can. That's it. That's I don't know. I mean, the Fly app is available to it now.
So
it's in. You can use the Fly app. There's guys online that actually fly it without the. At least without their brains. I read the one guy, and he said that he lets his friend wear the goggles so he can have the FPV experience, and he flies the drone from a tablet that it's attached, and he uses the Fly app. Yeah. So if you can use the Fly app, you can stream. 23. That's a higher percentage than usual, Gary. What are you talking about?
One is me, Gary. I'm going to go fix that right now. Look at that. I don't even have 0 likes there. I was the first one.
Yeah, fully linked to the Fly app. Yeah, I'll probably stream. You know what? I didn't even answer a question before I bought it. I just assumed it. I shouldn't assume anything because I like streaming.
Yeah, we know.
That's my thing.
Stream king.
It's laziness. I haven't edited a video. I don't know how long. If I either stream it live or I show it on my live channel.
Yeah. Here, you want to edit it? You do it.
Yeah, there you go. You want the raw? I'll send it to you. He lets others watch on tablet as he flies in the goggles. Yeah. Is it laggy, Mike? Can you fly it from that tablet, or is it too much of a lag? Everyone says streaming sunrise. That's not recent. That's not recent, Dominic. People have been doing that forever. Like every Sunday morning, you got Chris Hope. And
boop boop.
Who's here?
Charles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the producer.
You're fired.
Oh, wrong one. Wait a minute. Wait. Here it is.
Wow.
Charles, you're do you feel like do you have vertigo or
your wife driving you up the wall?
He's gonna yeah, that's disturbing.
And we can't hear you either. Everything's all screwed up.
No audio?
I don't hear him. Can't even hear him breathing heavy.
Try screaming really loud. See if that fixes it.
No,
not doing it. But I did see how gray your beard is when you did that.
All right. Legitimately, he's fired.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I can hear him. There he is. He's rubbing his legs together.
Or something. Could be his armpit hairs.
Is he writing notes to us?
Hi, Bob. I'm trapped. Sending us an address so we can send 911. I'll be back. Okay. All right.
Wait. So there we go. I'll be back. Okay. I'll be right back.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
911, what's your emergency?
Okay. We'll fix that.
I'm dying here.
We'll fix that. You know what the problem is? The phone was probably made in
China.
You know, that's probably the problem.
China. Oh.
Help.
So who the hell was that? Like when they're talking like regular voices. And they just come out of nowhere like, really? That's my favorite. I need that one.
Yeah.
I can't use it though because I'll get hit. I got hit with another claim. From last night because I put that guy's video on and I played his music.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But it was good music. You know, it was probably I don't have epidemic sound, so
let me ask you this.
A lot of people think they just assume it's epidemic I can use it, and they have the license I can use it, but I can't use it because they have the license, not me. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been a dog's age at least since we've seen this guy.
Hail to the hangar.
I'm a little slow on the draw with that. Okay.
All right.
What's going on? It looks like your place has really come along. You've got actual walls and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Hang on. I hear an echo in my headset.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, it's gone now. I did right at the beginning.
There we go. Okay, now it's gone. Yep. Okay, we're good. So.
You sure that's not the voices?
No, they don't. They speak different languages. Yep. There you go.
So anyway, welcome in, Chris. Yeah. Good. It's good to see you, Chris. Yeah. Otherwise known as Doc Murdoch.
I am the Dark Sith Lord of FPV. Yes.
Did you see I bought a DJI POS?
Yes, you traitor.
What? I have both.
That's okay. Did you see my comment though? You know, you bought the arm, braces and all that, but did you buy the dustpan and broom too?
No, I already own that. You know, we'll see how it goes. You know, I will absolutely just fly it like a camera drone. I'm sure at the beginning, for a long time.
Yeah,
like at the hang, it was like training wheels. Get some good video.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep it in the training wheel mode for quite a while. So
there's no faith in me at all. Did you hear that? Did you hear that just now?
hey, I fly FPV really good. Okay, and I got to fly. Oh my goodness, Bills when we were out at Florida last year, and I didn't put it in the acro mode either. So no.
I fly really good. Well, you know what? Because it's different. It's not the same. It's not the same thing. The only thing same about it is you got goggles on and you're looking out the front of the drone.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this: it's heavy, and that's the big thing. If you're not used to flying a heavy drone, then that's what'll bite you. So you go to try to do something.
I'm sure it'll be fun. I'll get some video out of it. Maybe I'll actually post some. And I'm sure I'll be a chicken shit with it for a long time, which is fine.
You have to edit it. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. We'll see how it all goes.
I've got 3 or 4 videos started.
Yeah, well, you better get them done before you fly it.
I quit this whole drone thing after back to motorcycles, back to boats.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm kind of not. I'm kind of afraid to actually fly it. Tell you the truth, but
everybody's be reasonably skittish, I should say. doing anything significant with it until you really get comfortable with it. That would be my whole suggestion. So,
which may never happen.
You might.
I'm not all comfortable with the ones I have.
Yeah, some of the guys do pretty good with it, that have them. So, but it's just all fun and games, until you go pick it up in a trash bag.
But it's magical now. I've got the arm supports.
Yes, you have your magical arm supports. Yes,
and I got a rubberized battery protector and I also have a Lake Pilot here in the channel. Welcome in.
Hey, Lake Pilot.
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, did you hear he got his battery butt protector for it?
Yeah, so it'll bounce.
What?
That way you don't do a Ken Heron.
Did he crack his battery case?
Oh, big time. Yeah, broke it good.
Yeah, right off the get-go, he smacked it. And...
Awesome.
Yeah. I think it's the idea. It supposedly protects that. We'll see.
That's right.
And then I guess that I got it wrapped up. I'm gonna wrap it in like bubble wrap. I think before
it's gonna need a hell of a lot.
I'm gonna invent a parachute that pops out. All I gotta, I'll use the phone. I'll use the voice app on my phone. All it's got to hear is "oh shit," and then the parachute pops out.
Yeah, you'll have that Cirrus, BRS system that doesn't deploy until almost it hits the ground, right?
Voice activated. Oh shit!
Oh shit! Parachute.
That's awesome.
And then it auto dials my insurance company.
Yep. Downloads all the data, what you were doing, where it went down, the whole thing. Yeah.
Prints out
goodness.
something that says I swears I haven't drank in 24 hours. But anyway.
Yeah. It pops out the little breathalyzer, where you blow into it to confirm.
Well, you were sober, so how the hell do you explain what you were doing?
Exactly.
At least you would have had an excuse.
Hey, real quick, guys. All right. My internet is crap tonight, because where we're at, we cannot get cable. DSL is worse than dial-up. And so I had to go to cellular internet. So I've got a cellular router that I'm running through. Although my desktop is hardwired to the router, the router is limiting what I can get, and it's based on what it's getting, right? Like earlier today, I had like 20 down and about 12 up. I checked it because, I was having a hard time getting it to log in on my other browser, to YouTube. And I did the speed test on it. Right now, I have 3.2 megabits per second download coming into the house right now. I mean, it's crap to even try and stream a movie or something right now. But I got 16 up.
I was going to say, it looks good.
Megabit or gigabit? Yeah, because you look fine.
Does it look okay? Because that was my worry, is that the download was going to cause problems.
Well, the only problem with it is it still looks like you.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, seriously, you look clear and
okay, good.
Yeah. No, and your audio's good.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, my audio is always good. I got this wonderful $20, Fifine desk mic up here. Yeah, I got mounted to the top. So, and as far as the video is concerned, I rarely use it for this, but since I've set up the way I'm set up at the moment, I've got my Logitech C930 as my camera right now. So
yeah, it's all doing good. I mean, but is it 3.2 megabit or gigabit?
Megabit. Yep.
Wow.
It's Mbps. Yes, that is the down right now. So
is it big B or little B?
Little B.
Yeah, that's big.
Yep, that's megabit. Yeah, that's crap.
We just upgraded ours yesterday. I think she got 300 down or something here at the house.
Oh, dang, you must be on fiber or something.
Yeah, or cable or whatever they have here.
Cable, you're lucky to get 100.
The cheapest one I could get. Comcast, $47 a month. I get 60 down and 12 up.
See, that's the thing. Most people think the up, you got to have a ton of up, and all the bare minimum you got to have to stream it all is, what is it? 2,000 megabits per second, I think is what it is. And you got to have double that for your headroom, so that way it can fluctuate and not do anything weird. So
plus somebody starts streaming on TV in the other room, and then you go offline. But
that's right.
My wife's streaming right now. She's gotten addicted to these Chinese language soap opera. They're based with the concubines and the emperors and this and that. I'll tell you the truth. I kind of like them. I really do. I mean, you got to read everything because they got the translation at the bottom. Sometimes it doesn't do that good a job. Starts talking about why the sparrow couldn't find its way home and stuff, and the guy's got a sword in his hand. So sometimes it's off, but it's actually pretty interesting and neat stuff. And I'm not even going to talk about how beautiful these people are. It's just incredible. And the sets and the money they spent on it.
It's nothing like this stream.
No. It's amazing what you can do with makeup, Look at Jim.
Yeah.
Right?
This is 2 hours of hard labor just to make me look this good.
Was that in the pin setter or out?
I'm glad you came in, Jim. Sorry, I got to go. Let's see what Ookla says I'm doing right now with Xfinity. $47 a month. Can't beat that. Mm-mm. And like I said, and I'm a cable cutter. Everything is streamed here.
We do the same thing, but she just switched our phones over to them yesterday. So I got a phone now that won't load the Fly app or the Go 4.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we'll see. I had the same problem with the tablet a couple of weeks ago, and then it started working when I went to the DJI site and downloaded their stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done too much lately myself, so.
I got 57.16 down and 11.69 up, and that's while I'm streaming this show and my wife's watching TV, and so pretty good.
Yeah, you're golden. That's more than enough.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so. I mean, come on. I remember when 3 down was awesome. I mean, it was the shiznit,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was even expensive.
If you got 5, you were just like, wow. I remember that.
That was a big jump. Yep. But now that everybody's streaming their television, their entertainment.
Oh yeah. We've been doing that now for, I gotta think about this now, 4 years. We haven't had regular television of any type. So don't tell Robbie.
Somebody was talking about beautiful people on TV. I think that was Bill.
Yep.
Loser. Yeah, that was called wrong answer.
Well, I was sitting here pumping tail, so I thought I'd call y'all. And
you were what?
Pumping tail.
Puffing tail.
Pumping tail. That's where you take the little keychain drone, and it's got a little hole in it, and you pump in the PLA with this, and then you stick the little antenna in there. It's called pumping tail.
Means something different here in Canada.
Yeah.
He's.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right to me.
Oh my goodness.
But you have to fill it. It's got like, when we print them, we program it. We have a little hole in it. So what we have to do is after we print it, we fill it, and then we stick the antenna in it, and then it hardens, and then that way you don't have to like super glue in it, and then everybody call me and say, "Hey, it came out." As of this
Public
point,
service
nobody said
announcement.
that.
This show is for
But
people
hell,
18
they
years
ain't
or
got
older.
there yet. So, Jim,
That's
you got
okay.
a gift in yours. And Doc Murdoch, also, you got a gift. Uncle Bill, you didn't get a gift. You just got some extra ones. This week, guys, this week, they'll be in your hand. And I got
Bill.
your address right, Doc.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I might have to sanitize it first after what you were just talking about puffing tail. I don't
No, actually, I use a glue stick on the bed when we're printing them off, and when I pull them off, they're white from the glue. So we have to like sterilize them and clean them with alcohol and everything before we do anything.
I was going to say, Bill,
perverted.
Robbie's out there. Robbie's out there creating, FPV eclairs.
Yeah, you know what? Exactly. When I was putting it in there at first, I started off.
You pull it off and it's white.
I thought maybe if I heated it up and got it hot enough and stick it in there, it would just stick. And then I was like, hey, I just fill it like an eclair. That's exactly what I was thinking this morning. My wife called. She goes, what are you doing? I was like, making eclairs. She said, what? And I said, making some eclairs.
I like those mini ones they have in the buckets at Sam's Club. They're like bite size.
Oh yeah,
you ever get those?
They put little eclairs like that on the Chinese buffet sometimes. Yep. Now I'm hungry as hell and I want a chocolate eclair. Bastards.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Yeah, he's got everything. I got the goggles. I got everything. I've flown it once.
Did you get the battery butt rubber?
No, I didn't get that. I'm trying to figure out where the pumper hole is on this. So when I bought it, Doc, I bought it from a guy that he said, hey, I got this used FPV. It's hardly been flown. Stickers are still on it. It's in great shape. Flies great. And then I said, okay, can you send me a picture of it? Well, I don't get it until today. And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, I bought it from someone else. I'm like, okay. I got it, hooked it up to the sim, and the left stick was programmed for FPV. And I wanted to put it back for GPS so I could go fly at GPS first. So I opened the back of the controller to adjust that F2 screw.
Yeah.
The damn thing stripped out.
Oh, no.
So when I contacted him, I said, look, did you realize that this thing was stripped out? He goes, I've been flying FPV a long time, and I told the guy to set it for FPV for me. And I was like, who the hell, Doc? If you bought something, would you tell me, Robbie, will you set it up for FPV? Hell no. So it's $170, $180 for the new controller. And then when I called DJI in the city, they're like, hey, it'll take a day. It'll cost you $5. Send it to us. We'll replace the screw and ship it back. So I spent 80 cents to ship it there. And
ship it to where?
Free.
80 cents to ship it where?
To ship it to the city from here. So it's about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Bangkok.
China.
To China?
No, to Bangkok. They actually have repair stations here for DJI. But the difference is like, y'all have the Apple stores there.
Right.
In other countries, usually it'll be like an Apple store, but it'll have a different name. Like Icon is the company name that they use in Central America. So all the stores that are Apple stores are called Icon stores. It's the Apple store, but they're like a franchise. Over here, it's the same way. So the DJI store here is called Phantom DJI is the name of the company, but it's still DJI. But that's going to change this next year because DJI said that they're going to get rid of all their reps and they're going to start, and you have to just go to the DJI store itself, which is kind of sucks because, those guys make their money from selling the drones.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of spoke out of turn before. I was talking about this download stuff that she signed us up for yesterday with the internet phone and all that other stuff. And I did a speed test. I got 65 down and 20 up.
Nice.
Well, yeah, but I thought they said it was supposed to be 300. I don't know what the hell that was all about.
Hey, Bill, you got your one fan here that you gave your autograph to.
Oh, is she there? Hey, what's going on? Wait, So
Uh-oh.
how much did you get it? How much did you get for my autograph?
Oh, hang on, I can't hear you. Hold on. Come here.
So how much did you get? You remember getting my autograph in Texas?
You remember getting those autographs? Yeah.
Who I am?
Yeah, he wants to know how much you sold it for.
I didn't sell it. I still have it.
It's not
Oh,
worth
okay.
anything until he's dead.
Yeah,
I know you.
that's right.
I know you got
Okay.
two of them though. You had me sign twice,
That's
so you
right.
could
That's
sell
right.
one and keep the other one.
There you go. All right, Mimi's calling. Go. Shut the door.
Cutie pie. What a cutie. What a cute kid.
Yeah, I want to murder her sometime, but yeah.
Don't. This is being recorded. Shh. Shh.
I don't care.
Can't
Hey.
use it for evidence.
I had a son that broke his wrist, broke his ankle. Mind you, broke his ankle acting like a lawn dart off of a swing set. Okay, straight down. Broke his wrist jumping off a concrete block on top of an antenna tower. He shot himself with his own arrow in his hand.
Oh.
Try that one on for size, guys. Yeah. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
Are you trying to say archery wasn't his thing?
No, he was just practicing on the back of the house, and the carbon fiber arrow decided to kind of do one of these little things, as he launched it, and it went right into his hand.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great. Hey, I'll tell you. Yeah, it was. It was stucco. What was funny was when he came into the house, both me and his mother were in the house at the time, right? So he walked up to his mother first. He did that on purpose. And he's holding his hand up against his chest with the piece of arrow sticking out, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, yep. You can kind of see where that was going. The mother just backed up and goes, Chris. And I walked up, go, let me see. And he goes like this. I go, cool, get in the truck. We're going to the hospital.
How'd they get it all out?
He got one main shard that went through the fleshy part of his palm. And it went in here and came out there. Went straight in, got stuck in there. So they went in and checked, make sure there's no carbon shards in there or anything. So, but yeah, he shot himself with his own arrow.
Wow.
Years ago, I went through a window and I got 42 stitches in one arm, and they were doing X-rays to see if there was still pieces of glass in there.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, we've had a few winners, so I've only done one myself. I tried to amputate the end of my finger off one time, so did that on an antenna tower.
Blake Pilot, I have to miss them, brother. I don't remember your name.
Jack.
Jack, I'm sorry, Jack. Jack, you live in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I'm in Shavertown.
Are you shitting?
No, we've talked about it before.
Did we? I don't know.
I've eaten at the Peking Chef.
You what? Oh, Peking Chef. That's right. I remember that conversation about the Peking Chef.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Where you been?
Shavertown.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at your channel. I was like, Tunkhannock. Not too many people taking videos of Tunkhannock.
No.
All right.
I was all over today. Did a couple 100 miles on the bike. We were down in Drums and Freeland and White.
I used to work in Drums. I mean, Max and Tammy go there to the racetrack.
I do.
Yeah. But I used to manage that power truck stop there on 81 in Drums.
Oh,
Plus,
right,
I used to
93. Yeah.
Right, and I also worked at Beach Mountain Lakes selling timeshare. For about a year and a half. But yeah. We lived in Hobby, which is right on the other side of the.
I was there today.
Were you?
We were all through there on the bikes today.
Did you see a really bitter looking woman? Yeah, I had my wife next to me there.
I don't know, Robbie. I think Robbie's going to fix one here as soon as he creates another eclair.
Yeah, I'm working on trying to do a color change. So see, now I got a cut tail.
Uh-oh.
Not pop, but I got a cut tail now.
What's that audio?
I don't know. Not for me.
Not me.
Dominic, is that coming from you? Oh, Northside, is that coming from you?
Yeah, unfortunately. They've got the music turned up too loud in the cafe that I'm in.
Oh yeah, cafe. So in other words, that's Australian for pub.
Got to tell them change the music then,
Yeah, well, I might get off and move somewhere else then.
Well, at least have them put some techno on or something, you know?
No, it's not so bad. Jack, I can't believe I couldn't remember your name. I'm sorry. Getting senile in my old age. Hey, someday I'm gonna be hitting Pennsylvania up. I think in the next year or so. I'll have to stop up. I'll definitely have to stop up and see it because I'm gonna be in the area. My son still lives with my ex in Hobby, and that would be the reason I would go there. So,
Gotcha.
Check it out.
You mean you wouldn't go to see the X?
That's a beautiful area. I mean, there's a lot of that I've never been through until today. My buddy takes me on crazy ass roads. So
yeah, especially on the mountain there. They're really nice in the middle of the winter when they freeze overnight.
Excellent.
Oh, God.
Yeah, lots of fun.
No thanks. No thanks. That's why I've lived in the desert for the last 30 years. You know, it's just,
that's the reason.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania has icy roads in the winter.
You can keep that white, icy, slick crap. You know,
that's why God made snow tires.
No,
black ice doesn't matter, man. I had some nice tires on my truck the one time, boy, and I came over the top of the hill and do it every day. So you're not even thinking anything about it, you know. And didn't know it was there, and it's just, this is exciting. Absolutely no contact with the road.
I had the same thing happen to me coming back from Utah one time. You know, we were up in not Park City, but oh goodness, it's on the other side of the Wasatch. We were coming back through the mountains, and I was in a Dodge Caravan, and I had one person with me, and we were coming back, and there was this one big bridge that had just a gentle sweeping turn on it downhill, and everything's dry except that it was -6 out. And I was in the far left lane. It was 3 lanes, and I hit that bridge, and I felt the steering wheel get like there's no friction, you know, no resistance, and it's like, oh, I don't dare move this, and I don't dare touch the brakes. And I went across the bridge, and as I was turning, because I was already turning, and I slid across 3 lanes until I got to the other end of the bridge, and then it grabbed again. Yeah, no, they can keep that stuff.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting when you're just floating, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
Yeah, no amount of braking does nothing. I mean, you know how braking can make it worse. Sometimes it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what happens. But I actually wasn't not paying attention. I knew there was going to be an issue there, so I was barely crawling along, and it still did it.
Sometimes that's even worse.
Yeah, my big old 4x4. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have ended up deeper into the woods if I was going faster. I just bounced off the snowbank and kept going.
Jim, do they let you run studs in your tires in Canada?
No.
No?
That's been outlawed for years.
Oh, we can still do it here.
What about chains or cables?
Nah, that's when you're in like 2 foot of snow. You don't run them normally, you know.
Okay.
Not on ice anyway. But you can't have studded snows, and you live in Canada, so they don't like you very much in that country, do they?
We blame it all on Johnny Baptiste.
Johnny Bastard. Hey, but why? Because it damages the road surface?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the amount of taxes they charge you, they can't fix that?
I know.
They should have paved it with better material.
We have the second highest road tax in the country, and they don't do anything here. So you know what? I'll run the studs.
Yeah. Well, they're still legal in Pennsylvania, as far as I know.
Yeah. No, we run them. You can run them November 1st, April 15th. You know.
Wow.
And you usually take them off. You don't leave them on there.
When you get around to it.
Get around to it. Yeah.
You know, when you're tired of the car going like this down the road, you know, when it's dry.
You can't even tell there.
There's seasons you can have them on your tires. What you're saying?
I'm sorry.
There's seasons that you can have them on your tires.
Oh yeah, there's specific dates.
So it's kind of like deer season.
Yeah.
You got starting day and finish day.
Yeah.
They don't affect anything except the noise, you know.
What?
But yeah.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah, I haven't been up there in years. I don't have to do that.
Take a
I
night.
can get some time off. Good night.
Yep, she's off to bed. So,
Well, this
Smart
is becoming this is becoming kind of like the late night show anymore.
Always.
Typically, I wouldn't be on here, but
Hey,
I'm off.
tall you're getting tall.
You got Monday off, Jack?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Ooh, big long weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I got Monday through Sunday off.
I got the next 2 months off.
Yeah. Well, mine's kind of longer than that, but yeah.
When I get my knee done, I almost took 2.5 weeks off.
Almost.
Yeah.
But,
when you have the guy filling in for you, calling you every day, saying, "When are you coming back? It's going to be a disaster if you don't." Yeah, okay. So,
when I retired the first time, I had no phone calls, but when I retired the second time, it was like, "Don't leave." It's like, no, I'm done.
Jack,
guys.
what do
See
you do?
later.
I work in a garage.
And 4 days a week, or just this week?
Five.
It turned out.
No. We're a small operation, so the fella I work with went away for a couple days, so we just shut down rather than deal with trying to have the kids do stuff.
Well, I thought you were celebrating that very famous civil holiday that they're doing. They're doing up in Canada.
What is it? Trudeau Day or
Hey,
something?
Lloyd.
Civic. Okay, sorry.
What the hell is Civic?
I don't know. They don't.
It's a Honda. Everybody bought a Honda.
Yeah.
It's just the title for a day off.
Everybody
A
gets a
national
Honda.
day off just for the hell of it, or a provincial day off, or a statewide day, or whatever.
Quebec,
Pro-
yeah, the Quebec doesn't have it off because they get Jean Baptiste Day off.
Jean Baptiste.
Got it. So educate us. Tell us about John Baptiste.
Wait a minute. They got John the Baptist Day off?
Yeah.
I was watching a documentary on public television tonight, and it was that Rick Steves talking about Martin Luther and all the stuff that he did. And apparently, Martin Luther liked beer better, more than I do.
Oh, goodness.
You like what better more than you?
Beer.
Oh. Well, who doesn't like beer?
I don't.
No.
I've tried it. Different times, different time. Nope.
I'm gonna take your man. Gonna take your man cards away. Sorry.
I got my man card right there. I got my diet. So
Oh yeah. Well,
yep,
much better for you.
Nothing diet.
Absolutely.
Nothing diet will kill you.
No, actually, I did this because my number 3 daughter, she's type 1 diabetic. So
yeah, but I thought that stuff screws you up even when you're diabetic. No.
Nope. So the biggest thing that messes that up is the corn syrup.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help anything. I wish they'd take it right out of soda. To be honest.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I wish they would too. Out of a lot of things.
It'd be like back when we were kids, it was good stuff. But
that's back when they actually put sugar in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
cane sugar. I like when they come out this special runs of cane sugar in the soda. I tell you what, it tastes better.
Oh yeah,
you can taste.
We're lucky here where I'm at. I mean, we're like 30 miles from the U.S.-Mexican border, and this whole area we can get the Coca-Cola that's bottled in Mexico, and that bottling company actually makes the Coke with sugar. They don't make it with corn syrup because it's illegal over there.
Back in the 70s and 80s, I used to like Pepsi. Now I can't stand it. I can't even put it to my mouth. It's horrible. But back then I loved it. But they made it with real sugar, I think.
Right. Yep.
Diet Dr. Pepper rocks. If you're gonna do diet.
You know what? Of all the diets, Diet Dr. Pepper is the one that tastes the most like its non-diet version.
Yep.
None of the other ones do. Diet Coke does not taste like regular Coke at all. And none of the other diet ones are
Coke Zero. Coke Zero tastes more like regular Coke than Diet Coke does. We have both at work. Yeah.
I don't know what they did to that. I tasted that and I was like, ooh, it had a weird aftertaste.
Well, we don't have Diet Dr. Pepper, so I got used to it at work.
There you go. There's your history lesson right there.
Oh, civic holiday in Ontario, an annual None of it. Yeah, none of it. I'm having none of it.
There you go. None of it. There it is.
Northwest Territories and Prince Edward Island. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. It just says where it. Okay, well, enjoy your Civic Day.
And it's British Columbia Day in BC.
What color? What color is your Civic, Jim?
Why do you got to bring race into this?
Well, now, Jack, you know it's
you can race a Civic. They got those 4-cylinder races. They got those things.
Wait, no, Bill, wait a minute. You know why it's white, don't you? It's so he can hide it during the wintertime. So
there you go.
It.
Right.
Oh God!
Damn, let's pick on Jim Day.
Well, we started with Bill.
How's the pain, Jim? How's the leg pain?
It's coming along after the procedure from Thursday. It's moving a little bit more. Still not 90%, but really hurts a lot to force it to bend. Just going to
how's the medication?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward.
Good drugs.
Hour and a half. I'm ready to take a couple more handfuls.
Are you getting the shakes the hour before?
No, unfortunately, my body's too used to it.
Oh goodness!
Believe it or not, when I got mine done like 2 years ago, day 1 I thought, "Oh, this is nothing. This is great." Day 2, I thought, By day 3, I was ready to jump off the bridge. It was that bad. But those drugs they give you, that I was like insomniac for 4 days. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. Finally, I got rid of all the drugs. I said, I can't do this. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a horrible thing to go through.
No, when I cut this, almost amputated this finger off, got in the hospital in the ER, and I told him, look, freaking finger hurts, right? He says, all right, just hang on, we'll get you some stuff. They come in, they shoot me up with morphine, right? Morphine goes in, I feel it go all the way down, hits my stomach flip-flops, right? I'm like, oof, that didn't feel good. So they say, we'll come back and check on you here in about 15, 20 minutes, see how you're doing, right? So they come back a half hour later and they go, well, how you feeling? And they go, I feel great, except my flipping finger still hurts. Says, all right, hang on. They come back, they shoot me up with a second shot of morphine. That one went down even worse. And oh man, that just about made me throw up. So they goes, all right, we'll come back and check on you in a little bit, see how you're doing, right? So doctor finally shows up about 20 minutes later, and he goes, how you feeling? I says, I'm feeling fine, except my flipping finger hurts. They shot me up with 2 things of morphine and just about made me throw up. And he goes, all right, well, let me see it. And he looked at it, right? And he goes, well, you still got blood flow in the part that's not attached. So, we can put it back on or we can take it off. What do you want to do? And I go, put it back on if it's got blood flow, for crying out loud, So he gets his little syringe out, right? And he goes, shot, and locals it. I turned to him, and it stopped hurting. I turned to him and says, why the hell didn't you do that in the first place? I mean, that's all I was asking for, was just for it not to hurt. Oh, man, I was pissed. And then my stomach was just nuts for about 8 hours. It was just, ugh.
Well, those heavy drugs, they'll constipate you like crazy.
It didn't do that. It just, man, it turned my insides inside out. So, yeah.
When I had the operation, I didn't crap for the first week.
Yeah, I was about the same way.
That's weird because, I'm full of shit.
Literally.
All the time.
I saved you from saying it, Bill.
I'm just
Robbie
thinking of
was
the
thinking
conversation that's going on right now.
Hey, I'm just listening.
Jim Boshart's bowel movements are the topic of the conversation right now. You're not shitting right now, are you? You look pretty happy.
No, I'm a little uncomfortable.
Are you?
Yeah.
Scooch over and toilet seat a little bit.
You just kind of, readjust a bit, get a shot of a local, you'll be good.
So is Robbie making one of those for each of us on the channel as we're sitting here, or what's he doing?
Well, I think you're probably the only one so far that doesn't have any. It would be this one because the other ones have been sent off.
Oh.
So I'm trying to fill my orders because it takes like 14 and a half hours to make 4 of these.
Wow.
I make them 4 at a time. And then I got to chip them. And then I got to pump some tail.
Pump some tail. You just made that phrase up.
God, I love that.
It's my key phrase. Don't use that. I have it copyrighted. These are wet inlays.
Oh, man, now he's pumping tail with wet inlays.
Why does everything you say sound sexual?
Yeah.
Because y'all been
inlays.
drinking. Y'all got dirty minds.
That's not what we call it in the porn industry.
Oh, God. So as I start printing these out, we put the inlay in it, maybe 20 layers up, and then it just fills around it. And then from that, we have a programmer that programs them to whatever we want to do. Like we hook them to all the social sites that we build. So when you get 2 of them, you get a 1-page social site. When you're out flying and someone asks, hey, do you have a channel or whatever? You touch that to their phone, to their smartphone. It takes them over to your page, which has got all your social media. So instead of just giving them a YouTube channel, they can subscribe to all your channels.
No, I've seen that. It looks like a cool product. My question is there a fluffer involved?
I'm not sure can you abbreviate what's a fluffer?
Well, that either happens before or after the wet inlay.
I hope it happens after.
I'm back. Robbie, it's the talent that services the actors to get prepared for the money shot.
Oh, okay. The money shot.
So, Dominic, I see you're back. Where are you? You look like you're in like a confessional booth.
And no, actually, I found another
free
place.
Wi-Fi at the Catholic Church? Huh?
Yeah, no, I found another place with a food court, and they've got a nice little setup for charging your phone and that sort of thing. So I thought
live
I'd check
streaming
him out. Yeah,
I was gonna say he's got lights and everything up, man. He's well lit,
nice
the whole thing.
I'll move the camera and
it's a confessional.
Yeah.
With plants.
It's an Aussie version.
Setup they got there, yeah.
What I want to know, how did Dominique and Uncle Bill hook up? I mean, how did y'all meet?
Why are you calling him Dominique? It's Dominic.
The fluffer.
Sorry, Dan.
He's not an Australian stripper, for Christ's sakes.
To answer the question, I have been watching Ken Heron's live stream for probably 12 or so months, and then I'm seeing just the comments and the people that I resonated with. I then started following their channel and watching their videos, and then I sort of said, okay, I like Uncle Bill and Jim and Robbie and forgot your name there. Lake Pilot, was it Scott? Not Scott. Scott?
Jack,
close enough. Yeah, and then I started watching each of your channels and went, oh, I really enjoy those channels. So I would watch religiously each channel for what I felt was the enjoyment factor. And then I get invited to go on, various live streams. And I thought, well, that's how it's going to be. I'm trying to regenerate my life after spending the best part of 9 months in a COVID lockdown. So I felt I'm going to pivot to do something that I enjoy.
Wait till you see the monkeypox coming on.
Yeah, I know.
So what have you learned so far from being on here, listening to all these Americans and Canadians?
I've learned a lot how to, gain confidence on speaking on camera. Because before this, I'd never done it before. I think I did it once in 2020, but before that, I'd never really done anything on camera. And I went, let's have a go and see if I can do something with it. I'm happy to take any questions.
Dominique, you're a little muffled.
What was that?
You're a little muffled sounding, buddy.
Okay.
Well, hey, Bill, you got to remember, they're down below 25C over there. They got to bundle up.
And he's hiding that creeper position behind the plants there, where you can peek over at the girls. So
Microphone is buried in the beard
area.
He's in the flushing area. Yeah.
I'll play with the settings and see what's the deal. Is that any better?
You want to keep your voice down, huh?
Is that better?
I don't know anybody that's from Australia that has a live stream.
It's okay.
Who has a live stream there?
The only one that was doing it for a while was
what's his name? That Greg
Stewie.
does. Greg.
Greg used to have it. He's had computer problems.
Yes,
he's a computer guy.
But there's Matt at Northeast.
Matt North's got a very popular one. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's got the most popular one in Australia.
Well, then we need to get
That's
you
the
on,
younger
and you
kid,
need
right?
to become the more and more popular one.
Yeah,
You'll be the Australian connection.
I've been the co-host, not co-host, but I've been a guest on Matt's stream several times. So it's just getting out there and.
What's his channel?
Northeast Drone Productions.
Let me look that up.
NORTHEAST. You want me to put
You had to have seen Doc. You had to have seen Matt online before.
I must have, yeah. Northeast Drone Productions. You said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt Northeast.
You never heard about Matt Bump?
Hold on.
Yeah, and the Matt Bump. Chris.
The Matt Bump.
Yeah, Chris from Sunrise Water Media.
Yeah.
Is all over that. He's done several videos on it. So if you need a Matt Bump, just go there and he's bumped me all the way up to 109 subscribers. So
well, Chris always gives a good bump.
Yeah. He did a really good bump on that.
Chris is awesome.
Yeah, it's you've got to adopt the mindset of hugeness. And ever since I've adopted that,
Jim, have you adopted that?
Grown.
And
the channel has grown from 5 subscribers to 109.
Yeah,
it's all about the mindset of hugeness.
That's right, and it applies when you got to go through those red devils,
250. That's huge.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there, but I need to get past 180 first, because a person that I met they're also doing drones in Melbourne, and they challenged me when I contacted them. They noticed I only had 5 subscribers, and they said, "Oh, but we've got 180, and we're better than you." Yeah. They didn't realize that Matt or Brett from Gizmo Drones, who's another great Melbourne channel. He doesn't do a live stream, but has been on Matt's channel. But he has nearly 2,000 subscribers, and he does pretty much one of the best videos going around. That when I got that was my Matt Bump. Yeah, that's my Matt Bump.
You get at least 10 subscribers from tonight, because like I said, he was at 37, I think, when I subscribed, and that was before you started.
I thought I had it keyed up at the right spot.
She was on.
If your pathetic channel's small as me, let me give you a Matt Bump. And if your channel's clean, let me give you a Matt Bump. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Everybody needs a Matt Bump.
Yeah. Doc, you haven't seen that?
No, I do. Like Chris and Kai and Kelly talked about the Matt Bump, but I never saw that where it came from. So.
Oh, he's funny as hell. I'm sure you won't mind me showing that.
Oh no, I'll go back and go find it and watch that on the channel. I found his channel. I went and clicked and subscribed to it, so I'll get a chance to go and look a bunch to that.
It's mostly a bunch of guys abusing the living shit out of each other, and then but then he gets supportive of other channels, and
well, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
we
how
don't do that
ridiculous, they kind of do the same.
Oh, they always do. They always discuss drones, but sometimes there's a huge topic drift.
Kind of like here,
And
where it
top-
really
but-
goes
but-
out to sea.
No, it ends up in the gutter.
Oh, okay.
It ends up in the gutter.
So that means it
So-
still ends out at sea.
Yeah. So just be careful. If you're easily offended by something, don't watch it.
For all of us here, yeah, not likely.
no, I don't think so. What happened to Robbie Gray? I'm seeing a little thing down here. It says device is not connected. Did he say what he was doing?
Oh.
He's
probably
making
had
more
more trouble.
devices.
Well, he's doing that, anti-fluff thing or whatever.
Yeah. You can't have too much fluff.
Yeah, he seems awfully good at it.
Yeah.
He's an expert.
Fitting little tiny. I don't know.
Yeah, you better not go there too far, Bill.
No, I'm stopping right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Robbie,
Chris.
but I was a little.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chris.
I don't have my underwear. I'm definitely not wearing my underwear. It's not my underwear.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where that came from.
As long as it ain't boxers.
Rain Man.
That's what happens when you hit random
Rain
buttons.
Man, very good.
Yeah, just keep hitting random buttons. It'll be funny.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah. If you hit enough buttons, you'll be determined to find that one really good button.
Really?
There it is.
That's my favorite sound effect. I like that one.
Really?
It's
Gary's
just
still
real
on
simple. We just got some extra Uncle Girth going on. That's all.
it. He's putting it in until it hardens again. Oh.
No.
That's
good, Gary.
Yeah. That
That's
deserves. There
There
we go.
you go. Yep, that was a good one.
What better way to rock than this?
Oh man, I can't wait to get all my stuff set up, man. I got so much stuff that I want to do, and I'm still just dealing with having to do it on the pinch here. So
Your connection might not be fast, but I'll tell you what, it's been absolutely rock solid.
has it?
Yeah.
Let's see what I'm getting now. Okay, I'm gonna do the quick test again. Wonderful Oki, whatever it is, data. Ookla, there it is.
Ookla, yeah.
Ooh, it's gone up.
Ookla, Fran, and
Ooh,
all.
my download speed has quadrupled. It went from 2 to 8.
Hey,
Eight's
high fives
fine.
all around.
That's
Okay,
right.
let's see what
you need to watch to stream TV. You only need about 4.
Yeah.
I'm at
Yeah.
60.
Well, see,
Yeah, that's what
now
I'm-
my upload speed is
Same thing.
down because I'm on. So it's down to almost 8 also. So, but that's still plenty.
Yeah.
So,
But the goofy thing, I thought the kid at the store said we were getting 300. I got 60. I don't know. Is that good?
well,
No,
he
that doesn't
kinda
sound right to
did
me.
yeah, he divided by 5 or something.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Are there other people online right now streaming stuff?
Where, at my house?
At
It's a store. Yeah, it's your house.
Well, no, I didn't know whether you were talking to me.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
is there
I
other
was
people using up your bandwidth right now?
No, I think the wife went to bed, and my kid's not here. When he's here, he's hardcore gaming, But
Oh, I would talk to them then because your modem is not apportioned correctly.
what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, those settings that's actually part of your modem. Actually, what kind of do you own your modem or is it theirs?
No, I bought it.
You bought it. You could talk to tech support. They can actually remotely access your modem and then make sure that I forget what the file is. There's a file in there.
They tweak it up or whatever. I got you.
They change the settings. Yeah, there's Is it? I forget what the name of the. I actually did this myself. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to. They're supposed to, because you can. That's a way of. It used to be easier to cheat the system and get more bandwidth than you're supposed to get. But if your modem's not, set up for that kind of speeds, it won't get it. You won't get it. You'll only get what your modem's set up for.
What's he doing? Playing with the rabbit ears, sir?
Actually, yeah. I'm because I'm on a cellular router. My phone is not going through that router. It's going direct to the tower. The tower is only about 1.5 miles away, very close. And normally on my phone, I'll get 100 plus on the download and around 30, 40, 50 on the up. Right now, I've got 4.6 on the down.
What are these 5G phones? Do you have a 5?
Oh, God, no. I live out in BFE, New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I'm lucky to have 4G.
Gotcha.
And I'm close to town too, so it's like.
Well, no, we get these 5G phones now. The thing makes so much radiation, my hands burn. I don't know what the hell's going on with
it. well, you do realize the 5G phones. It's just like hanging on to a analog VTX.
It's like sticking your tongue in the microwave, from what I see. But
no, that's on 2.4. Yeah, most people don't realize that. That's how come your routers, if you're running Wi-Fi in your house and you're not on the 5 gig side, when the microwave turns on and you're on the Wi-Fi and your Wi-Fi drops, it's because the Wi-Fi is just below the frequency the microwave runs at. Microwaves run at 2.45 gigahertz. That is the frequency they're set at.
And it's not clean either. There'll be sideband.
No. Oh yeah, it splatters all over the hell place. Yeah. But yeah, your PTX stuff.
It's called. I looked it up. It's a DOCSIS file. It's called DOCSIS.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, and you need to log in there. They may need to log in there and make adjustments to your cable modem, or possibly get a different one. I don't know which one. What the one you have is one of the ones that was on their list of recommended ones.
No, it's I turned around about 2 years or maybe a year ago. I realized how much I was getting raped for my modem fees and all that. So
I own mine too.
I went to a buddy that is in the know, and I said, I want something that's not good for today, something that's good for 2 years from now. So he got me whatever it was at the time, and so that's what I got. But
don't feel bad, Jack. 107 Drones, felt the same way until he started watching the show tonight. At least that's what he says. He said he was a virgin until he started watching tonight.
Yeah, there might be a way to update it anyway. So it could be that, and then it could be that they're just robbing you. I just wonder how many. Is it Comcast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're robbing you. We
were.
had the same issue with ours when we were up in Silver. 45.
They'll say, you'll call them a couple of times, and eventually, all of a sudden, you'll get it. Which is amazing.
I mean, the thing is, I could have me, her, the kids. We could all be here with 50 devices hooked up. I've never had a problem ever.
Yeah.
No, even at 60, you're good. That's what I'm saying. But if you're paying for 300, you should get 300.
Yeah. I think that's what the kid said yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
was the thing we were
just
having.
The arm candy when we're there.
We were the same way up in Silver. We were paying for the high end stuff, which was like 100 plus, right? And I did a speed test, and I'm like at 20. And it took 3 different rounds of calls to get to the proper tech to be able to say, okay, here's what you do. Because there were a couple things I needed to do in the computer. There were 2 spots in the computer filings that I needed to clear out. And then he went in and punched the router on his end, and then it fixed it. So, and that took care of it. And then I was getting over 100. So
if there's any adjustments that need to be made to that DOCSIS, and they're supposed to do that when they set you up.
Mm-hmm.
But they may not, because if you're rocking 60, you can stream several TVs at what am I thinking, at the 4K without any problem, so nobody would even notice. You know what I mean? Unless they actually tested it like you're doing.
There were a few times at our place up in Silver where we had three Rokus going on 3 different TVs, and the kids were on their iPads, on Wi-Fi, and the wife was doing her game thing on iPad, on Wi-Fi. And yeah, we never even noticed it until I went to go do something with this stuff and checked it. And I was way below what they said they were supposed to be at.
Yeah,
But
don't forget
our
you're on a node, and they're dividing up everybody's internet on that node,
right.
everybody in your area, and they typically oversell the nodes because most folks don't use anywhere near what they pay for. So the more folks that don't take it, the better off they are in their sales and their whatever. But if you bust your balls, you'll get it.
Yep. Well, for us over here, we did this with the cellular router, basically as a test because we weren't sure if it was going to work. And so we didn't buy an expensive router. We bought a fairly inexpensive one that had decent reviews. And we tried it, and for the last 6 months, it's been flawless.
So where are you actually at, Doc?
I am about a half a mile north of Interstate 10 in Deming, New Mexico.
Okay. So you're out there in the middle of God's country.
I am BFE, New Mexico. Yes, absolutely. But it's nice out here.
Stand for?
Huh?
I know what the BF stands for. What's the
Egypt?
Egypt. Because I live in the desert.
Oh.
You never heard bumfuck Egypt?
No, I just.
Yeah, that's
we
what
call it,
for.
and we have it. We have it a little bit different. The BF is exactly the same.
Yeah.
We just use nowhere. So BF nowhere is what we say.
Yeah.
What do they have in Canada? BF British Columbia or
No, it's the BF Great White North.
Yeah, butt fuck nowhere.
That's what we call it down here.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, for 9 months out of the year, you can barely see anything up there in Canada. It's all covered in white.
Stop. Some of us enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, are you one of those people that enjoys the white north? Yeah.
I've always been a winter person.
Have you?
Yeah, but you're not terribly far north. You're in Ontario, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like suburban New York.
Yeah. Minnesota's more north.
I was there. I lived there for 3 years.
You live in Pennsylvania. That doesn't sound that north to you. I live in Florida. That's pretty north.
Russ up there. He's in Montana, Minnesota. Where is Russ? 51 drones.
No, he's up in Dakota.
He's Dakota. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. No,
I'll tell you a story. So when I was in high school, I had an FJ40 Land Cruiser. In the 87, it was 70 below, or it was 20 below with a 70 below wind chill factor for 2 weeks straight. I bought 5 door handles for that truck one year. It just snap off in your hand when you go out.
Wow.
It was better off leaving the door open.
Never get warm either. It was like it was nuts.
I remember winters in Pennsylvania when it wasn't even that cold. It was moderate, and what it would do is snow, whatever, and then at night, I mean during the day, the sun would come out and it'd be borderline, so it'd semi melt, and then overnight it would get super cold again, and then the next day you had to take a hairdryer to your car to get the to get the world.
Here it does that. Out in the Midwest, it gets so cold that it just stays cold. I mean, the snow doesn't melt out there; it drifts.
Well, if it stays really cold, that's okay. But I mean, there's semi melting and water getting into the gaskets and water getting into your lock and then freezing rock solid. I mean, it was annoying as hell. I was like, enough of this. I gotta go. So then here I am, and now it's 83 degrees at 11:46 at night with what's our humidity? 84%, ladies and gentlemen.
Oof.
So let's see what it's supposed to be. That's not that bad. It feels like 89. That's okay. I can live with it.
I don't know what it is here right now. Let me look. It's really humid here right now. So we've had a lot of electrical thunderstorms here these last few days.
Boshart, if he was down there, he'd probably be gasping for air.
Oh God, he would be in a hot puddle mess.
Yeah.
First
let's see.
interview.
Yeah, right now it's 83 degrees, and let's see what else it says here. I gotta find the spot.
74 here in Toronto.
Sounds nice.
Let's see. Yeah, it's not giving me the humidity for some reason.
Do this. Check your pits. That'll tell you the humidity.
Shit, I'm already sweating. I got a fan blowing on me.
Fluffer.
Yeah, it's my fluffer. Here it is. Yeah, we got 34% humidity right now. So, but we got almost no wind outside. It's just there's no breeze right now. It's very calm. So, which is a bad thing because that means if it decides to thunderstorm, it just parks on top of your ass. So, but at least we don't get them quite as bad as Bill and a few of the others, in the central states.
Gary seems to think there's humanity where he lives.
just a little.
I've been to where he lives. There's no humanity there.
The humanity.
Well, a temperature check for Melbourne, 57.4 Fahrenheit and 55% humidity.
I was going to say 54.
What the hell's the snorkel coat out about?
No, it's winter.
If you want that in Celsius, it's 14.2.
Yeah,
Jim,
go ahead.
Jim, have you ever worn a snorkel coat in 54-degree weather?
No, that's still short weather here.
Yeah.
I was surprised to read because I checked it out. What do you think the hottest state in the United States is?
Well, it's Florida. Actually, it's the average hottest.
Oh,
yeah, because it's based on average. Florida is the hottest state in the United States.
But if you want the hottest location, that's Death Valley. So,
yeah, Death Valley. We don't ever approach the temperatures that you might in New Mexico or Arizona or Nevada, but because our winters are so mild here, when you do the whole average and everything, yeah, it's the hottest and it's the most humid.
Yep.
But we do have our winters here are awesome. Great bike riding weather, and I look forward to that.
What's bizarre is I was in Palm Springs one time. It was 114 degrees outside, and we were staying at a casino resort type thing. You walk outside and you go to breathe, and there's like no air.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know.
It's like sticking your head in an oven.
Yeah. I like the desert, but I can't do that kind of heat.
I can understand that. We had 115.
Yeah, there's people dying over. Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
that was
know.
that's crazy.
We had 115, and people were getting admitted to the emergency department for dehydration.
Well, it's bizarre. I was watching the other day on TV. They said that like 90% of the people over in England don't have air conditioning.
Yes,
Like,
that is
why
absolutely.
Why in the hell wouldn't you have air conditioning? I mean,
Because
they have it in India at this point, for God's sakes,
Well, their highest temperatures normally barely hit 80.
Right.
God, for us out here, when I was working for the city, it hit 110, 112, and we'd say something about it, and they'd say, well, go get a bottle of water and get out there and get to work.
Yeah.
It's just not an issue.
Welcome in, Alexis. We got Alexis in the chat.
Hey, Alexis.
Perhaps she would like to come in.
When you're out there in that kind of heat, though, you got to bleed like a hemophiliac when you cut yourself. I mean, that's you gotta.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. No, I've lived in the desert since 1991. I've lived in the high desert, and it's kind of a key point. Out here we've got the low deserts and the high desert. Low deserts are like Palm Springs area, Phoenix, Tucson, and then the high deserts are like where I'm at here in New Mexico, and like Kingman, up around I-40, and then out into Barstow's kind of on the low end of the high desert. When you go into California, off the 40, and then the high desert in Southern California off the 15. It's just north of San Bernardino Valley, and that's where I live for 25 years. You know, it was up there at 4,000 feet. So that's where we're at here now. We're about 4,300 feet. So
yeah, it's crazy out there. I mean, I haven't been out there in a few years, but my buddy took me. You know, we went from L.A. or Huntington Beach. We went to Glamis. He took me there. We went riding in the dunes and all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
Glamis is interesting.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
when we were out there, this is like right before the crash. It was 07, right before the crash. And I looked at him. And I said, how in the hell do these people afford this kind of equipment out here? Because we're out there with 130,000 people with every toy known to man, every bus,
everybody's got $100,000+ setup.
There was 12-year-old kids driving around $100,000 sandrails. I'm like, how do they do this? He goes, these people were all people that their parents bought the houses in the 50s. He said that they're triple mortgaged up to their eyeballs, and he said it's going to explode, and it did. You know, it was, but
it did.
I never saw anything like that in my life. It was crazy.
It's going to happen again.
Yeah, we're there. You know.
Yeah. Well, I remember in the 80s, you know, when the mortgage rates hit. God, they hit 18%. You know, there for a while, and then when Reagan finally took over, and by the end of his 2 terms, the mortgage rates were down to 3%, but it had driven the housing price up so high, and nobody could afford it for a while. So, it took another 5-10 years before people could actually afford to buy the houses. So, oh yeah, I remember. So, I'm older than I look, kind of. I'm only a year younger than Bill.
I'm younger than I look.
So, I just turned 60. So,
what the hell's that supposed to mean? I mean, look how old I am. I'm almost as old as Bill.
Well, you said how old you were earlier. So,
well, you know how old I am. We all know this. We're about a year apart. I'll be 62 in April.
Mm-hmm.
62. You think I stream a lot now? Wait until I start taking that check.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say
stream or
blue
streak.
pill.
You'll be on every day.
What'd you say? It's Chris. I'm sorry. What was that?
I was going to say I thought you were going to say that little blue or white pill. So you can stream more.
It's like
you can streak more then too.
You really are a bad guy.
Yes, you are. I'm going to refill. Speaking of streams, I'm going to refill my wine. I take my man card away. I'm drinking Moscato.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that 5-year-old stuff that was supposed to have been refrigerated when it was open?
Yeah, no, that's gone. I finally got rid of that. That's finished.
Oh, okay.
That was a wine.
Oh goodness. I still got my Diet Coke going, so we're good.
Alexis wants to join the chat. Let's see if we can get her in.
I'm parched.
God. Drop your part 61 butt in here, Alexis. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Robbie left because he needed to talk on the phone. That's why that happened.
That's right, because it's morning time over there right now, like mid-morning.
Yeah, it's 2 hours behind where I am.
Yeah.
So it'd be about near Thailand, I believe.
What time?
I'd say it'd be about midday. So I think Thailand's about 2 hours behind where I am. It's 2 p.m. It's nearly 2 p.m. in Melbourne.
Yeah, so it should be about midday there right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
That makes sense.
They're usually on Perth time.
Now, Dominic,
we've got 3 time zones in Australia.
Yeah.
Dominic, what are you talking to us on? Are you just on a cell phone or?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on a MacBook connected to a iPhone hotspot.
Okay, so MacBook's got a little more horsepower than a phone, I guess, but
yeah.
Well, it's still going through the phone's cell though.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty amazing though that
it's
he's around the world and we're sitting here talking real time.
I know, isn't it awesome, this technology stuff?
Yeah,
it's
just a great
so
piece of technology,
amazing.
isn't it? I can sit sit in the middle of a food court in the central business district of Melbourne and speak to someone in Canada Miami and
New
elsewhere.
Mexico, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just 10 years ago, I would never have thought this possible.
Yeah,
Just
10 years ago, I was struggling doing a video call.
Yeah.
Now I can
that
sit
was
here
rare.
and talk to at least 10 people on a screen.
Or more, depending on
Yeah,
the
I've only been on one that's had 10 on it.
Then again, 10 years ago, I would have told you a lot of things going on today were going to be possible.
Yeah, no joke, huh? No, I've been on. I'm right there with you. I had to do some trainings, for the city before I retired. And I mean, we were on video conference calls because of all the stupid craziness. We had 25, 30 guys on, on the stream and for the trainings. Now we didn't do a whole lot of talking because that's not what we were there for. We were there to shut up and listen. So, but yeah, I mean, 10 years ago, we wouldn't have done this.
Yeah,
I mean, we were lucky doing Skype calls, and that was it.
Yeah, and even that was
tough.
An absolute tedious chore.
Robbie's back from his wet inlay.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. I've got an 88-year-old mom that's sick in the U.S. My brother just called me and told me to call her. She wanted to talk to me, so I had to drop her. Yeah, she get to the point now where it used to be a conversation would reoccur every 15 minutes, and now it's like every 15 minutes. Where are you living? You got a girlfriend? I'm like, Mom, I got a wife. Oh yeah, I know your wife. Just it's dude, it's sad. It's sad when they get to that. See, my grandmother went through it too, and to the end, it was just like so rough. And now we're starting to go through it with my mother. Luckily, her husband is coherent perfectly like we are, but the issue is, dude's like 92 years old. So me and my brother and sister are like, man, he's at that age where, I mean, hell, we're at that age where something could happen. But being at 92, he's like skateboarding on the cliff there. So we're really worried about when something happens to him.
We'll just tie a bungee to his ass then.
I'm just saying, he's one of these guys that's in good shape. So trust me, when his time comes, it'll be like that probably. So.
Yeah, that bungee cord will snap and it'll be done.
Yeah.
Robbie, you got to watch saying stuff like that. He might come beat your ass.
Seriously, I mean, I've got friends. All of us have got Facebook, and it's pretty amazing that we look on there and we see, like, I'm 55. We see these guys that are dying that are like 50 years old. They passed away of this, and this. And I'm just like, damn, what's going to get me? But recently I've had a couple of experiences where like I've gotten up and I've been dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken me a second to find my legs.
Yeah.
And I thought it was dehydration, but now I've had a couple of times, like it happened like 2 weeks ago. I was laying in the bed fixing to turn the TV on, and the room started spinning. I was like, I'm laying down. What the hell's going on? And I got up, and it took me a minute. I'm having times that's hitting me. So I don't know if it's dehydration. Because, well, Doc, you should know because you live in the damn desert. But dehydration can do that to you. When I drink a lot of water, I don't usually have any issues. I'm kind of testing. I've been gone to the doctor and had all these tests run. And the doctor's like, dude, you just need to keep your cholesterol level down. Everything else looks good. Just watch what you eat, and you don't have any issues. But now
if you get dehydrated, that can mess you up quick.
I lose feeling in my legs too because of YouTube. I'll sit on that toilet for so long watching YouTube videos that,
good to see I'm not the only one that's had that.
Legs,
been there, done that.
The toilet seat sticks, it slams down. The dogs know I'm in there.
I just know for one thing, on my tombstone, I wanted to read, "Here lies the work of a jealous husband."
I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna die of government-induced poverty.
I'd rather go out and red
I probably agree with that.
Well, guys, we got Dominique. Did I pronounce that right this time? Dominique?
Yeah,
okay.
Dominique.
He's been coming on a lot of the live streams, and we need to support him and help him getting a live stream going. But I do think that we need to come up. I have a new channel name. If you do a live stream, I think would be good for you.
Wet Inlay.
No, we should call it Somewhere in the Bush, because dude, you live stream from your car
No joke.
I'm not saying anything about it, but I mean, Uncle Bill
Somewhere
is the
in
master
the
of live
bush.
stream.
Yep.
He's the master
Works.
of live. He live streamed from his motorcycle, a car. And the Doc, you're the same way. But Dominique,
Yeah.
I have to say, I've seen you live stream from more places.
Yeah,
than anybody.
I'm trying to live stream from as many different places as possible.
Well, the best one I saw Bill do was up on his roof in shorts. We were all rooting for him to,
Yeah. We'll do that again someday.
He had a tight flight shirt on that one of his friends sent him. It was a little bit too small.
Yeah.
A little tight, yeah. Somewhere in the bush. I think you might get a bunch of hits that they're going to be a little disappointed when they get there.
Yeah.
If
I would do it, Dominic. That'd be a great name for a channel for that.
No,
Yeah.
I had many names coming up, so I'm happy to take that one on board.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
I think
yeah,
if you did the
fun.
live stream, dude, we would support you some because for you to take your time to come into the U.S. channels and do that,
yeah.
we could get more people watching you, and then with that, you can probably pull people from Australia over into our channels. It's a win-win.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, I've been trying to get Dan Davis on from danstube.tv. He's
Robbie.
one of our. He's got the most subscribers of any Australian drone YouTuber.
It's not about how many subscribers you have. We all have the same amount, 30 to 60.
Understandably. But he's the most popular. Well, I'll use the term popular.
Well, we can fix that.
Robbie, maybe you can make him a bush keychain.
That's right.
With a wet inlay.
Hey, Dominic, it's not about popularity in the live stream. Look at Bill. Bill gets all kinds of followers.
I'm trying to find your theme song.
It would be
I'll find
something
it. I'll
back
find
from
it.
the 60s, 70s. Yeah.
What the hell are you listening to? Disco Duck?
Something from Car Wash.
I'll find it. Don't you worry.
Hey, Bill, by the way, Alexa says she can't get in because she doesn't think you're set up for another guest in.
I think you can only have two.
Are you ready for this?
Go for it, Bill. There it is. That's the intro music. Yes.
There's your theme song right there.
There it is.
It's a little bit. I was going to say it's not safe for work, so I can't really comment on it. We've got this is obviously a child-friendly family show, so I can't make the comments about Bush anyway. So,
well, it's 12:01 now, so it's past 12. So the kiddies are asleep.
Okay, then. Well, I'll say it, I love Bush then.
Yeah, he was a charming president. That was. Are we all old enough? Are we all old enough that we remember that song? Did you remember that song, Jim?
Oh yeah.
Push, push in the bush.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think? We can get your channel going with that.
I mean, that was right up with Disco Duck.
As I said, all I've got is a an old laptop and a pair of iPhone earbuds, and you can take it away if you want. I'm happy to attempt it.
Oh yeah, I'd go for it, man. Don't even hesitate. Just do it.
Alexa, you asked him what Robbie's name is.
Dominic, you never know what is actually going to go viral like that, and just take off.
Tell me about it.
Honestly, don't. And you might resonate with a huge, group of people, and it just go crazy. And that's just the way it works. I mean,
look
at the 6 guys that are on here right now. You got Bill, you got Jim, you got me, you got Jack, you got Robbie, and we're all different.
Yeah,
we all have. We are all different.
That's what I've been. That's what I've been doing. I really want to basically get a lot of different people.
Yeah,
that have the same interest. This is one of my passions. I've got 2 other passions, and
I have interest in the bush.
Hey, Jim, I hope
Yeah.
you are writing this stuff down for your next videos.
Right.
Oh,
we need
goodness.
another copyright moment.
Yeah, well, you know what? Why not?
We need to send this over to Art so he can write it down in the back of his book. You know that book that he opens that it says
Yes.
1,001 jokes?
Yep. Oh, goodness. Well, Bill, now, how are you set up for the StreamYard? Can you bring on more than 6?
No.
Okay,
No,
that's why
I
Alexis
this
couldn't get in.
This is the free version. Alexis, jump in.
She can't.
She
I'll
can.
jump out. Let her jump in.
No. She can. I'll pull myself out.
I will.
No.
Oh, there you went.
They dropped it. Okay. Well done, Doc.
Boshart jumped on the grenade.
Jim is
We'll have
still
a
here.
rotation going.
He's still here, by the way. He's just off screen. So watch what you say. Okay, just saying. I'm just saying.
All right,
Let's just
Alexis,
have a
see if you can
rotation.
get in.
She says no.
Just making excuses. Come on, baby. No, no. She wants Jim in here.
Hey, didn't Bill just go from talking about the bush to saying, "Come on in, baby"?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's okay.
I think we need to
Alexis.
explain ourselves to Alexis about the bush talk.
Well, Alexis is a pilot. She's flown into the bush.
Come on and we'll tell you what we're talking about the bush.
She said no, Jim. No one's talking. You all are talking about a bush.
What?
We're talking about what's it, burning bush?
We're talking about
Alexis, not a bush. It's the bush.
no, not your bush, the bush.
Yeah.
Now you're pushing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's Jim.
And she loves me. No, it's not.
Goodness.
There we go. She loves me.
There she is.
Hey,
There's our favorite Part 61 pilot.
Does this mean I have to put my pants back on?
No.
No.
No, as long as you're from here up, you're good.
All right.
What we were talking about, Alexis, is Dominic wanted to start a live stream.
Right.
And Robbie had a good name that he could call it because he live streams from the car, restaurants, everywhere.
Everywhere.
That he could just,
Skateboard.
Yeah.
from the bush.
Yep.
No, somewhere in the bush.
Somewhere in the bush. Yeah, because he's down in Australia.
Good thing you're not in Brazil.
Well, that would be some
That'd
jungling then.
be somewhere in the crack.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the Brazilian.
Brazilian wax.
There you go.
My ex-wife is Brazilian, and my daughters go to the beach, and I just do this. And they're like, "Daddy, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm covering my eyes." And they're like, "You don't want to look at the girl?" I said, "No, I don't want to look at all the guys looking at my 2 daughters."
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Oh, goodness.
it'd be nice to be that age again, but when you get my age, they just keep looking at their daughters. So, Dominic, if you ever have Robbie make you keychains, just be sure to dip them in tuna.
that could just lead so far, Alexis.
I'm not going to reply to that because I don't want to dig myself any further, and I don't really want to end up in the gutter.
Yep.
But there was something I was going to reply with that, but if you actually looked it up on the internet, you just don't want to, so I'll just leave it at that. I won't give you the term.
My husband's ex-wife, well, she's deceased, but their daughter came up to her one time, the innocence of children. And she said, "Mommy, why does your crotch smell like tuna?" She was like, just like 4, maybe 3. I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Children are the best.
Yes, they are.
And that did not come from my mouth, believe it or not.
Yeah, but look, you're right above me.
Yeah.
And the Boshart is coming down.
It's sharting all over you, Alexis.
I'm gonna rain down on you.
Yeah. And So
good night, Jim.
I had a guy.
Hi, Jim.
I was at another pilot's house tonight. He's a CFI. He owns a Stearman. He owns a 172. He's getting ready to buy an Avalon, I think he said. Is that right,
Okay.
Doc? Avalon?
Yeah, it's one of the coupe.
It's got the canopy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's getting ready to buy.
Okay, fine. I paid for it.
Hey, now we got
You
7.
paid for it?
Yeah, you guys were getting a little gross for me, so I had to come in here and stop it.
Look, there's 2 more spots.
You caved.
Hey, yeah, Bill, you got to put Alexis back underneath Jim.
Yeah,
I would have jumped off if you would have gave me half that payment.
There we go. There you go, Jim.
There
You got Alexis under you again.
Now I can.
Actually, she needs to be in the middle. I can go over here. There we go.
There you go. That'll work.
It's like
Uncle Bill.
Robbie's got the new Norelco down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the busher.
Is that a razor or is that the
God.
camera?
That's the pocket.
Oh, I thought you had.
No,
I told Bill if he bought that thing, I'd send him a pocket.
Oh, no, I thought for a minute that was
Is
one
that a
of those
Norelco in your
landscaping
pocket,
things.
or are you happy to see her?
God, I feel so free. Did you see what I just did? There it is. Now it's gone. No more StreamYard in the right-hand corner. Look.
Hey, toss that out.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
excited.
where's the flush sound? You got to have the flush sound.
You gotta.
Oh,
you
I don't
gotta
have that
flush
one.
it up. You gotta
Okay,
find a
so like-
toilet flush.
As I was saying, I was at a friend's house tonight for dinner, and he's got a Stearman, a 172. He's getting ready to.
I'm sorry, Alexis. I'll stop right now.
He was flushing the StreamYard thing.
Doc is really interested, and you should stop it.
She's talking about some guy with a lot of disposable income.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married to a doctor in the ER, and they're both only 30 years old, so they got a lot.
Oh, good night. Yeah, they got tons of money.
Yeah. So anyway, he and she go on a lot of ventures, and we babysit their great big German Shepherd. You know, when they're gone on their adventures, because they have a lot of, like you said, disposable income. So they
Yep.
were talking to me tonight about maybe starting a YouTube channel, and want to know if I wanted to do the whole coordinating, and it might be a fun thing. You know,
That would be fun. Yeah.
we do all the editing and stuff because I've got whatever the editing software I have. I don't use all. It's Final.
The Da Vinci.
No, it's Final Cut.
Final Cut.
Final Cut Pro 10.
That'll work. Well, yeah, just set them up if they're going to do that as a travel vlog. Just make sure whatever airplane they use to do the traveling to, just get them set up with the right mounts for the airplanes.
Oh, yeah,
to record everything.
Yeah,
Be
they got
great.
it all.
That'll be great.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens if that really comes to pass. Otherwise,
The hell?
it'd be fun to do a YouTube channel, you know?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I've got a channel, but I mean, something like that would be cool.
Well, I got a
There's some
tidbit for
great travel
y'all.
channels out there. Yeah.
I had to go to California here just last week, you know, for my son's best friend's wedding. You know, he basically grew up in our house.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was out there, I made a point to go and get my biennial flight review. And I was able to do it with my instructor that I got my pilot's license with in 2006. He's still there.
Wow. BFR.
And while I was there, I got my 107 as well. So I documented that process because I did a search on YouTube and nobody has put a video out on the process if you're a Part 61 pilot and want to get your Part 107.
But I
They
thought that
haven't
was just a
shown-
written test.
No, it's not. It's not just a test. You have to do some training and you have to then take the online test. Then you have to be set up in IACRA, which I wasn't because I haven't done anything new with my license as far as ratings or anything since I got it. So I wasn't in IACRA. I had to go through the process of setting all that up.
See, a couple of years ago, it wasn't that involved. My buddy did it, and it was a
Yeah.
matter of a written test, you know. But
Yeah.
Doc, all I did was a test.
Yeah, well, I had to do it. Required you to do their little course online, which was no big deal. And once you did that and passed it, you can't fail it. It'll just send you back and makes you do it again. Okay. So then when you go take the test, it's the same way. It won't let you fail it. You got to go back and take it if you mess anything up.
Online, right?
Yeah, that was all online. But you have to do that prior to going to your flight review. If you have to do your flight review like I did. So once I had all that,
wait a minute,
we went out.
Were you not current?
No, I wasn't. I needed to do my Biennial.
That's why it was different.
Yeah. So once I did all that, went out there.
About.
I did my flight, did my ground, and then while I was going over some of the stuff for my ground, he had logged into his side of the IACRA or wherever they got to do it, logged it all in for the 107. So now I've got my 107. So I'm current.
On the Part 61, are you flying under basic med or did you get a third class medical?
I got the basic med this time. I have had third class medical all the times before, but for me to try to get the third class medical, it was going to almost be impossible to get an appointment out here. We only got one flight surgeon in Las Cruces that does it, and he's booked for freaking months.
Was your third still current?
No, I needed to do a new one.
And how long had it expired?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. It'd been a few years.
Okay. Well, as long as it was within 10 years.
Yep, it was within that.
And then that's what allowed you to do the basic med, because if it had gone over 10, you couldn't have done it.
That's right. I'd had to have gone got a third class. Yeah.
This channel's starting to sound like a Part 61 channel, Bill.
Oh no, this was all about getting the 107, which was super cool because from what I could tell, researching it on YouTube, I couldn't find anybody else that had done a video on the process that if you had a Part 61, what it took to go and get your 107 through the process. So I documented as much of it as I felt comfortable doing. I didn't want to do any video stuff while I was flying because it'd been a little bit since I'd flown. So I want to make sure I focused on that.
Those make for the best videos.
Yeah, they can. Absolutely.
And you don't have to post them anyway. If you do a crap landing, you don't have to put it on YouTube.
Oh God, I stuffed that 172 on the ground 4 times because it was different than the one that I'd been used to flying. My father's 172 is the one that I'd flown the most. Well, it has a taller set of landing gear. The one that I flew was an N model, and the thing sat squatted on the ground like a 182 does or a 210. And my God, it felt like I was going to stuff the tail in the ground every time I tried to land that thing. So it really did. I mean,
we were flaring too much or what?
Not enough for that end.
Oh.
I was planning it with all 3 wheels instead of setting it on its main.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, but where my dad's airplane, it's a 1956 model. So I mean, the thing's older than I am, and the airplane's in beautiful shape. I mean, it's got like 2,300 hours on it total. The thing's like brand new.
This is what happens when somebody just pays for their steam yard and they're going through all the features. Bill's like with a new toy.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm looking at a couple. I did that. That's not new.
Bill, how much?
I mean, no, just because I paid for StreamYard doesn't mean that Jim can reach over, grab a hold, and have
turn his head and
off.
I don't even have my microphone over here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming in clear. Loud and clear.
Matter of fact, while I'm thinking of it,
you keep hanging on it like that. That sounds good.
Is this thing on?
No, we can't hear you.
Well, see, I would have to reach up to hit mine. Mine's up here. So.
Well, you know why I hung it like this, right?
I have to reach down to get mine.
Bill.
Oh
goodness!
Because Ken Herron told me all professionals hang their mics like this down.
What do they do with their Daves?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Dominic like that one.
Yeah, I've got a really strange sense of humor.
In the bush.
Yeah, but you got it.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's
well. Welcome back, like pilot.
Yeah,
you disappeared.
My influences are my comedic influences are American humor and English humor.
Yeah.
We don't have too many great Australian comedians. other than a couple of shows that happened in the 70s and 80s. And all the comedians these days are just, how do I say, rubbish.
Oh yeah.
Uncle Bill's trying to take over for Johnny Carson with these late night shows.
Yeah.
No, he was actually funny.
Oh God, I watched
We're
that
gonna
on.
get you one of those hats, those turban things that he used to wear.
Oh, I forget what they call them. Yeah.
Karnak the Magnificent, wasn't it?
Karnak.
Karnak.
A turban. You made a turban.
Yeah. Here you go, guys. I while I was at the airport getting my biennial flight review done, my brother got the airplane down there to the airport. Same day he showed up. I didn't tell him I was coming.
You were coming?
Yeah. So here you go. Check this out. Let's see if I can do this. Share screen. Now I got to tell it which screen though, right?
Yeah, this one with all passwords.
Just guess. Yeah, just
there
throw
we
a
go.
dartboard at it.
Look, the California crew coming in.
Okay, there we
Welcome,
go.
Steve. The California crew's coming in. Welcome, Steve.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dre. Okay.
There you go, Bill. That's
technology.
That's my dad's 1956 Cessna 172. That's not an
That's
A,
a
B, or
56?
anything. That is a 1956 model.
Wow.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Very nice.
The thing that blows my mind is every time we go flying, like my buddy will take me down and he's like, "Oh, this one's from the the 60s, the 70s." What the hell? They didn't build any planes like through the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
It was
like
actually late 80s, like 85, 86. They stopped for about, 10, 12 years, maybe more.
But it's bizarre. Like everything you see at these local airports are all old equipment. Like
they're from the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Yeah. It's bizarre.
Yep.
And you would think at this point, they would have gotten to the point in the 70s, 80s, and 90s where they could, they would have been pumping them out like chiclets. But apparently, that never happened.
Well, you know why, right?
I have no idea.
Insurance companies.
Well, yeah,
It was the liability insurance companies for the manufacturing side.
Mm.
They jacked the rates up so high that the aviation industry just said, "Nope, not building any single engine airplanes."
Yeah, it's like when you go to buy a seatbelt for your car. The seatbelt costs $5 to make, but it's $800 because you got to pay the lawyers.
That's right, and that's what happened to the aviation industry until all that got kind of sorted out after about 10, 12, 15 years. So,
well, it really hasn't been sorted out because I was looking to put harnesses in my Bonanza.
Oh, good Lord.
And it was like, no. So you know what I did? I put in the, what the heck do they call those? You're going to love this, Jim. The harnesses that I put in my plane are called hooker harnesses.
Yep.
Hooker. Yep.
Yeah. Do you know what they are, Doc and Lake?
Yes, I do.
I don't know what Lake's name is.
Jack.
Jim knows what hookers are. He's got 13 of them in his basement.
No, they're all down Wilkes-Barre.
14. He
do you know what
tell you about the youngest
Jack
one.
and Doc? Do you know
It's the dead hooker joke.
do what, Alexis?
Do you know what the hooker harnesses are?
Yes, depending on the application, they can be 4-point, 5-point, and they're single button release.
They hook in the back seat, so you can't have passengers in your back seat.
Right.
And they come up over your seat, and they give you like a harness. Just
they come together and they latch into a single piece where each one latches in. One's the fixed one.
So my question is, when you buy them, do they give you the sticker like hooker headers used to?
No.
They didn't put any stickers in the package?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my goodness.
No. I don't want anybody thinking I'm a hooker.
No. Do you remember hooker headers? They used to give everybody had hooker headers stickers on their car.
Yeah.
And why would you have the hooker in the back seat anyway?
My brother had some of those, I think. But yeah. Anyway.
Why wouldn't you, Bill?
Need room for the stick.
I used them on my last flight, but when it came time to switch tanks, I couldn't reach
You couldn't reach it.
I couldn't reach
Yeah.
it. I had to take it off.
My brother in that 56 Cessna, turns out it had a mounting point for shoulder harnesses in that airplane back then. And it was kind of a throwback from the 170 model, because that's basically all that airplane is a 170, just with a newer design main wing and on tricycle gear.
Airplanes had belts in the 50s?
Oh yeah. But this airplane only had lap belts.
That's all mine has.
Right. That's all this airplane originally came with. But the Cessna 170, which is what this body is from, had provisions for a center point right behind your head over the front seats for a set of shoulder straps.
Yeah,
that come
those
down.
are the inertia reels.
Yeah. Well, now these don't have inertia on them for the 170s.
Well, if it had an
So-
attachment point, though, they could put the inertia in there.
They could.
Yeah.
My brother didn't put them in. And he found out the hard way that wasn't a good idea.
So
he had the same problem, not with the fuel selector, but with the flap handle, because it's got a Johnson bar.
Yeah.
So when he went to reach forward to grab the flap handle, he went, and he couldn't reach the handle because it's down on the floor.
Yeah.
And it's like the old Volkswagen parking brake, where you got to push the button and ratchet
I
it up.
used to fly Tomahawks. They have the same thing. I
Yeah,
always
same
thought-
thing.
yeah, it's like a parking brake, but it's for your flaps.
That's right.
It's kind of nice because you can never have a motor burnout.
That's right.
And it's really interesting when you're flying and you're holding onto that bar. you
Yep.
know, and you're flying along. I used to like to play with, I was at a little bit of an altitude, but I'd play with the flaps. You could really get an appreciation for the different feel of the airplane. Why are
Dominic
you
liked that one.
What is going on with these guys?
Well,
Did I say
Dominic
something?
Dominic was enjoying you playing with the flaps.
Dominic, would you please excuse yourself and go to the restroom? Get it over with.
Tell him to go back to the bush.
Yeah, go back to the bush.
Jim is the one that got him going.
Jim just lost it.
Come on back.
Is it my imagination? Or I'm going to make a comment real quick.
These two are getting together.
Everybody's video looks really good, and I just want.
It actually
now
does
that
look
paid,
nice.
now that I paid them $25 or whatever. I'm doing a month. Anyway, seems like the video's better. Is it my imagination?
No, I'm just naturally good looking.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, no,
I'll
you
give
don't
you
look
that,
any
Jack.
different.
You okay there, Dominic?
Yeah, my apologies. It was just the faces Jim was making.
Bill, it depends on what your settings on.
Yeah.
Because with the pay version, you get like a HD 1080. The other ones, I don't think have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
are you better now, Jim?
No, but I have to give Dominic the red card.
Oh, man.
What is the red card?
You're kicked out of
It's
the
a foul. It's a foul. It's a
Yeah,
sports
it's
foul.
off.
You're right. Soccer thing.
Yeah, it's a soccer thing where you get sent off.
No, Bill, you called it the wrong word for most of these guys. It's football to them.
All right,
Yeah.
football, whatever they want to call it. It makes them
Well,
happy.
if you want to,
What's a
if you
red
want to
card?
get technical there, Doc, football is Australian rules football. We call it soccer.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But we call it world football.
A red card is what a referee gives a player when they've done something very, very bad and they're kicked out of the game.
Yeah, you get sent off.
Yep.
And generally two yellow cards make a red card.
Well, they give them here just a swift kick in the ass and send them on their way. Right?
Well, usually they just turn them back out on the street.
Yeah.
Well, that's in New York, but that's another.
California too. So not only do they kick them back out on the street, but they give them a few bucks to go play somewhere. You know, I mean,
Well, here,
craziness.
we'll give him another one.
No, he might enjoy that one though, Alexis.
I don't know. It says Dunlap on it. It's from some of my musical something or another. I don't know.
It's
I
like
think-
Jim's belly. It Dunlap over his belt.
There it is.
Shit.
I'll have you know, I've lost 13 pounds in the last month doing nothing.
Yeah, surgery will do that to you.
Yeah, no
Really
kidding.
not from exercising.
Then again, when you can't crap, I don't know. How does that work?
Well, it's working now.
Well, there you go.
Robbie looks like he has 2 drone arms coming out of his office.
So glad to hear that. Jim, you're passing your bowels just fine.
My bowels are working just top shelf.
That's nice.
Jim, here's a real good tip for your bowels.
A tip
No, I'm serious. I'm giving him a really good tip. This is good for all of us.
Okay.
So you all need to do
She's
this.
going to give you a tip in your bowels.
I'm
There you
listening.
go.
Oh, I thought she said a tip for his mouth.
Well, it's a lot of shit comes out of his mouth. So go ahead.
I don't know how I'm going to keep up with y'all, but I'm pretty good at it.
We're waiting.
Buy a bidet.
We've had this conversation on his channel many times.
What? You have? Oh, so
Yes, Uncle Bill is a big bidet user.
You know how you said your knees were going numb because you watched YouTube on the toilet, Bill?
Yeah, and I got the bidet running almost the whole time.
No, I'm serious. I've done the same thing. My knees, my legs were getting so tired. I had red marks across my legs because I'm like this.
So is that kind of like buying the unlimited at the automatic car wash?
Yeah.
Kind of. But yeah.
You get moisture up in there, and it just helps. It helps you go.
Yeah.
You gotta clean the undercarriage.
Well, our friends bought it originally. They're the same people I was talking about. They have a bidet, and I'd never used it up until like a month ago. I was
And
in
then
the
they became
bathroom,
your best
and
friends.
I thought, what the heck? And I just went woo, and it was quite the experience. I came out smiling, and I said, Jeremy, Amber, your bidet, it's wonderful. And they said, oh my God, you didn't scream. And I said, well, no. They said they've had gals on their bidet that would actually scream and get off the toilet and let the water keep running. They had water all over the bathroom.
Well, Jack, the one thing you don't do with the bidet though is push the red button. Just don't do that.
Okay.
Mine doesn't have a red button.
What's that? The ejection? Is that the ejection seat?
Yeah, almost. It's the other way around.
Well, hold on, Jim. I'll show you the one to buy. Hold on.
I'm not buying one. I take a dump. I get around. I jump in the shower.
There you go. That's kind of what I do.
Oh, it keeps you clean. It keeps your
Hey,
bowels
Jim, you
going.
even use the shower? I thought you just ran outside and used the hose.
The neighbor's bitch.
Get to put that
As long as
spray
you don't do
nozzle
it in the
with the
shower.
wide stream, right?
I got arrested last time I did that.
He was out there in a mask.
Yeah.
Don't do it in the shower.
Periwinkle. Here you go. The clear rear.
Clear rear.
Then it says
Oh
In
my
the
god!
bush.
I got to quit working.
Yeah.
I got to stay up with you folks every night.
Oh
This-
my
this
God.
is-
Dominic, that goes right along with your out in the bush stream.
And just so you know, this one has one for the vagina.
I don't need that.
No, but you get your nut sack washed.
I was gonna say that's the one with the red button you don't
Oh,
want.
Uncle Bill, stop acting like I'm embarrassing y'all. You guys have a sausage party and joke about shit all the time.
We're having a blast, Alexis.
We're not embarrassed. Not even a
It's
little.
normally great, but it's not a sausage party. So
Obscene. Look, this Jim, get this thing. You'll love it.
So that turns any toilet into a bidet.
It will, and you can install it.
Here's what I'm going to tell you right
You just
now.
put it on your. It's fresh water that's hitting your backside. It's got 2 knobs. One is for your butthole, and the other one's for your vagina.
And then when I sit down,
Well, you don't have a vagina, but you know.
Oh, we
Here's
don't.
what
You
I'm gonna
don't.
tell you right now.
We live in this state
Lloyd,
of inclusion,
you guys-
so anybody could.
My husband is terrified to use this thing. He has not yet used it.
Hey, you guys.
And I said to him, "I'm getting tired of wiping your crap off of the toilet seat because he's wiping like you are right now, Jim."
I'm scratching my back.
But that's how he wipes his butt. He reaches back behind while he's sitting. And I'm like, listen, I should take stock out in Lysol. Y'all, you just start using this stupid thing. But I'll tell you what, it
Bill.
does a good job.
Crank it up to 55 psi. That'll clean anything.
Dude, Bill, you are a
Bill with
big
the public
user.
service announcement.
Check your messenger. Share that, Bill.
See, last
This is-
purchase.
All right, but just so you know, this is the one I bought, and it's been awesome.
I told
Yep.
you. And y'all thought I was nuts. Bill is a believer.
Oh, absolutely. The only thing I had to worry about was I had to customize my seat because it sits back here and it wouldn't close all the way. So I took my Dremel out and I carved a little bit out of there. But anyway, thing works great. I've had it on for probably almost. When did I buy this?
Yeah.
Look, that's how long I've been using it, and it's April 23rd, 2020, and it's still working great. And look, it's on sale.
Yeah.
I paid me $70, and it was worth every penny.
Doesn't it splash between the porcelain and the seat?
Yeah, it's an add-on, Robbie.
Yeah.
No, there's another add-on. I sent it to Bill's messenger. Bill, play the add-on video I sent you. It goes with this.
Okay. All right, I will.
And Bill, all of this has got Lloyd just rolling on the ground.
But does it have a wet inlay?
And you got you can mix. You got a mixer valve for the hot and cold water. And
ooh, baby,
who the hell would want cold?
Well, no, you don't. You mix it so you have warm. Jim.
Does it?
Well, I can see you looking hot. No.
Yeah, he lives in Canada.
That little gap there, does the water not splash out between the porcelain and the seat?
No.
How does it not?
Because it's a stream that shoots straight up your asshole.
Well, yeah. What, it hits your ass, goes straight down?
And just so you know,
it's
the one that I bought,
stream.
the one
You
that
got
I
to watch with the pressure too. You don't pull that valve open all the way because you can cut glass with that thing.
no, if you put the valve all the way open, it's like having an enema. You will have this.
It works. It works the moisture up in there, and you'll poop things you didn't know. I almost never have to use a toilet outside my house because of this thing because I empty out.
Well, you don't have to use
the blood
toilet
comes
paper
back to my legs.
You don't have to use toilet paper except just to kind of pat yourself dry.
Oh yeah, we had that thing where we recorded toilet paper. I used like a roll of toilet paper a month, maybe.
Listen, you guys have hair in your backsides because I used to be a nurse. I know what guys look like. So now you can wash all the hair off your backside.
I had a bidet, a special, like a second seat in my hotel room in Vegas.
You're right.
And I never even tried it.
Well, that's because it's for women. That would have hit another part of your anatomy. Those are made for women. This is made for male and female. And you don't put on the vagina part unless you want to get your thrills, I guess.
I'm in between whether I would use one of those.
And mine has a woman setting too, actually.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, see, in South Texas, here where I live, our water is warm. Even the cold water is warm all year round because it's so warm. The sun heats the ground and it warms the water in the pipe, so you don't even have to worry about what Bill was saying. But if you hooked it up just with cold water, Jim, because you live in Canada,
there you go.
You'd have
Robbie's
like
looking at the script saying, "Where the hell did this come from?"
Yeah, because I imagine your cold water is really cold.
I'd have shrinkage and it would go so far in, I would need help just to go piss
then. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you gotta go watch that one. That's funny. I've seen that video.
A giblet jacuzzi.
What's the volume?
I don't know. Okay. I don't hear it.
Here it is. Well, it's Facebook. It's not there. You go. All right.
It might not play it.
Hello, Marco. Y'all.
Oh, there it is.
I just got me a new jacuzzi, but this ain't no regular jacuzzi. This is a testy cozy. It is a jacuzzi made for a man's giblets. Now, as you can tell, this here is where the man will put his giblets. Now, to anybody out there who's only got like a giblet, you can still use this, okay?
There you go, Chris Wedgeworth.
You just lay it in one of these, okay? Now, this here is the headrest. This is where you lay your appendage while you're sticking your giblets in the jacuzzi. But I'm going to tell you, that's a good amount of space between the giblet jacuzzi and the headrest. So my worm is probably going to end up in the jacuzzi with my giblet. And they probably all three going to be taking a dip. But I'm cool with that. I'm sure it'll still probably feel good. All right, so we all know the next step in this process is trying this thing out. So let's go dump these donuts. So I had to lie to my 6-year-old son and tell him that this was a fist massager. So after I'm done dunking the donuts in this thing, I have to hide it because I don't want to walk in the bathroom and see him sticking his fist in something that I've been teabagging. Let's put some water in this bad boy. Now, I'm going to use warm water because I just couldn't imagine dipping my junk in cold water. Now, I think it would feel a lot better with some nice warm water on the old boys.
It's still on.
All right, so as you can tell, the testacuzzi is now turned on, and she's a bubbling. All it needs now is the meat nuggets.
Is this the part where I grab the money and start to stick it down?
Yes, that's exactly right, Alexis.
I got 100.
In the water, which I will be doing in 3, 2, 1. Dropping the giblets.
Plink.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it tickles. It feels like hundreds of little fairy hands massaging my belly all at the same time. Not gonna lie, this feels great. Oh, and you know what? You'll be pleased to know that my appendage actually did make it to the resting pad. Like the tip of it. Like it's barely hanging on, but it's there. Well, it was. Now it's in the water with my giblets. But it still feels really good. The giblets are very happy right now. Very happy. I'm definitely glad I used warm water. Fellas, I'm telling you right now, you need to get you one of these giblet jacuzzis. Just come in the bathroom, put you some nice warm water in this bad boy, turn it on, and have you a good time. The only thing I can compare this feeling to is that time my wife put water in her mouth and she started gargling as I...
Oh my goodness, he is hysterical.
Too bad I just ran out of water.
What happened to Robbie? He left. Oh, he must have went to get his giblet jacuzzi out.
Yeah. Or go order one.
I probably just told his wife to gargle.
Yeah, in that video, he showed me that video before. That's interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Marcel said Dominic looks like he was learning something. That's pretty funny.
Oh man. I like Wedge and Big's comment. Yeah.
Well, Robbie's still in there because like you can get him on the chat.
Morning a snack.
Oh, Robbie said he lost the login link.
What?
Yeah, he just posted in the chat. He said he lost the login link. Well, slam that link in the chat. Yeah.
Time for more water.
I am not purchasing either of those.
Oh, come on, Jim. That would make for some real good Uncle Extra Medium video.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
This one is a
Okay.
real,
Sorry, guys. I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to find my affiliate link for the little jacuzzi that he did the video for.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I got an extra. If you want me to, this is never opened. Do you want it? Never had any giblets in it. Do you want me to send it to you?
You bought 2?
I bought it. I always buy extras of everything. I got an extra 3D printer for Uncle Bill. Do you want me to send this to you?
No, I would not use it, but thank you.
Hang on, let me.
You want me to come to Canada and hook it up for you?
Well,
Jim, I'm telling you, once you get used to using these things, you'll wonder how you got by without it.
There we go. How's that? That fixed the Clinton thing.
I know how I got by.
Oh God.
If I had one of them, I wouldn't keep my wife out of my bathroom. So
I'd end up for work every day.
From a woman's perspective, I have to admit, if you lean forward while you have the female part on, it is almost as good as.
Yeah, all right, Alexa, you're muted. Okay, that's it.
Yellow card.
Guys to talk about their giblets.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever talking about my giblets.
No.
No.
All right.
No.
All right. You don't want to
No,
know.
no.
Well, at
My
least
clean
not that
anus.
we can
Yeah.
remember.
I thought y'all liked women, but if y'all want to just talk about your own parts, I'll just shut up.
The boy.
This isn't the gay channel, is it?
Bill's talking about his
Now
clean.
I'm getting uncomfortable because I was just talking about my clean anus.
His cleanest.
My clean anus. Yeah.
Cleanest.
Girth. You missed that. That was way at the beginning, Alexis. You, for some reason, can't seem to remember I go on at 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Hey, Robbie. Marcel wants to know if there's a STL 3D print file for that thing.
No, there's not. It's mine.
No. For the giblet thing.
Oh, for the giblet thing?
Yeah.
I could make.
Maybe you could get one with an
does it need
inlay.
the China version or the U.S. version? Because the China version is much smaller.
Yeah.
It looked like two little peas, like vegetable peas.
Oh,
Less
gosh.
material. That's more profitable.
Exactly.
Yeah, and after you use it, you want to use it again in an hour. Chinese food joke? Never mind.
Here's a question for Dominic.
Yes.
Why do you always wear a parka? Is it cold there?
Because it's cold over here.
And you're in what part of Australia?
Melbourne.
The winter part.
Hey,
The
Google.
winter part, yeah.
Yes, it's winter in Australia.
It's 51 degrees. And you got a freaking snorkel coat on.
Australia currently is 59 degrees.
Now, yeah, okay.
59 would be like kind of nice here.
Yeah.
Well, I live in South Texas. They start putting parkas and stuff on if it gets below 70. So,
Yeah, I know, huh?
Because everybody wears shorts and flip flops around all the time.
What's the temp there right now, Alexis?
83.
It's 83.
Yeah, of course that's Fahrenheit. For you, Boshart, you still go by Celsius up there, right?
Yeah, we've got Celsius. It's
Still,
it's just above
Hey,
15.
Google, what is 83 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius?
Yeah, it's still 81 here.
I'm trying to figure out why people wear pajamas to Walmart here.
So in Celsius, it's 28.333.
Oh, I'd love that. I would love that. Give it about 3 months' time.
0.037 degrees Celsius.
She's still got. Hold on.
I'd say give it 3 months' time, and I'll be the one complaining about the weather.
Yeah. That is true.
I haven't been flying for the last probably 2 weeks because it's been probably 3 weeks. It's been too hot.
Yeah.
My
November,
plane's got a
December,
little window
January.
on the side, and it has one door, and it's like an oven.
Yeah. I
Until
know.
you get up to
November, December, and January, you'll be hearing me state, "Oh, it's 100, 110 degrees."
Yeah.
I'm really
How about
proud of you,
Marcel
though,
there?
Doc. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad.
How
you're-
about Marcel? By the way, those ball cups look small for my size. It might have to be resized.
Liar! Liar!
I didn't think that my microphone could pick up my thoughts.
That was good.
I'm saving that one. Okay, that's being added to my my sound effects.
Voicey.
Yeah.
China.
Now, Bill, because you paid for this, do you get more sound effects? Does it come with?
I don't get any sound effects. I have a free account on
Oh, yeah, you
Voicey.
said that. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
on Voicey, and I'm just as I'm thinking of it, I'm just searching new ones and adding them as we go along.
What's the website?
Voicey.
Voice E.
Voicy.
Yeah. I've already
Voicey.
set one up.
Yeah, and you can set up your own soundboard, basically.
Can you download it, or is it operated? on the
No,
web?
it's a website, and
Okay.
it saves in your account. You could create as many soundboards as you want. If you got different channels, you might want different sounds or whatever.
Okay.
And I just have the one, and it's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Just the one, but you're on every night for 4 hours.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we've been on for a while here. Might have
Oh,
to-
quit complaining. We went to what, 3:30, 4:30 your time?
Oh God, you guys went real late one time.
One time.
I
It was
remember.
last night.
Yeah. Well, no, it
Yeah.
was recently, like this
Yesterday.
beginning of the month sometime. Because I remember seeing it the next morning, and I looked at it and I go, 4 hours. It's like, holy crap.
Well, you
guys
must have
stayed
been
up
on
late.
well, yesterday you were on yesterday my time. You were on for a
That's
while.
we had James, remember from the Philippines was on, and I was on.
Yeah.
So we're the talkers.
Yeah. Once or two.
So I
you
put
get going.
I put the link to my soundboard. I have it public, so anybody can see it, and you can copy it if you want, and because that's what I did. The person that did the video, she shared her soundboard, and I just copied what she had, and I've been adding to it. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got a couple in here. I have no idea why they're in here. This must be. What's this one?
Lily. With 2 L's.
No idea why that's there. Let's get rid of that. I must have clicked that by mistake.
Good night, Steve.
Night, Steve. Good night. Good night. Oh, good morning. Not sure.
Don't know why this one's in here either.
Did you guys ever see Flesh Gordon, the porno version of Flash Gordon?
That's really.
Jim,
The hell is that? How do you get in? I think I double clicked or something.
Wow. Now we see where the sausage is made.
How do I edit it? Oh, here we go. I can get rid of those. I don't want Lily. Remove. Lily's gone.
Yeah, the
And that
hardest
flesh
part
board-
is going through all this stuff just to find the decent ones, huh?
Well, you just do a search, for what you want, and that's why I started with someone else's because she had a
Gives
couple
you a
of
head
good ones.
start, yeah.
Yep. And then I found
You
these
got a
other
ton
ones
of
like.
stuff in there, though. That's
my
always
favorite.
a good one.
My
That's a
favorite.
good one. Yeah, and this one's good. There we go.
You have the kids saying, "Yay!" like art
You
has.
don't need that bidet sooner than you think.
Can't use that one.
Oh.
That
Now
was after the. Yeah.
Need a bidet after that one.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. That was after the giblet washer.
Hey, no, we need that for the Bush live stream.
Yeah.
We're ready to start live stream. Ding.
There it is.
Jim, I can't believe you turned down the free ass washer.
Between you and me, Jack, it's only because it wasn't big enough.
Well, Uncle Bill's wanting things to give away
Oh,
as door
goodness.
prizes. Maybe we can just send him the free ass washer.
Hey, let's do a giveaway.
Yeah. Not like telling one of your fans you're not a piece of shit. Here, wash it off.
The bidet a day. We'll give away a bidet a day.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I love that.
You can make a song about that. Kind of like the Cheech and Chong.
Oh
Hey, Spoon
goodness.
Bachelor, tired of the constant drip, drip, drip of gonorrhea.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rotor Rooters. That's the name. You just flush your trouble down the drain. Rotor Rooter.
Sister Mary Elephant.
Because Peter
yeah.
would. Class.
Dave's not here.
High school was such a blast. God, I swear. I mean, there's There's a lot of times have changed. It was so good back in the 70s.
Sister Mary Elefante. You know, we used to think that was so hysterical, and if you listen to it now, it's just so fucking stupid. But I guess that's what makes it funny.
Well, that's the same way with what was it, fish heads and all that other stuff from Dr. Demento.
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads. Dr. Demento. How about that?
And there was that, and then you had
Hey, Lloyd. Hi, Lloyd. I just saw him in the chat.
The funny thing is, I make my kid sit down and watch all this stuff with me just so he knows, so he's not socially inept. You know what I mean? When people are talking.
Oh God, I got caught off guard one time like that with my number 3 daughter.
Shut up, bitch.
I was in the kitchen. She said something real profound. Okay, and I said, Elizabeth, oh my God, and she stopped dead in her tracks and goes, Dad, I don't get it.
Oh God.
And I was just like, oh my God, now I am getting old.
No, my kid's well versed on Smokey and the Bandit, Jackie Gleason, anything with that.
Sanford and Sons, all of that.
Son, all of it. Yeah, I made sure. You know what? He probably sat there and looked at me like you're the biggest asshole in the world, but I made sure he knows all of it.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Like I just did a search for "shut up" and I got all these.
No more diamonds anyway.
There he is.
That's funny.
Red Fox, man, he was the filthiest comedian out there.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, he could do a primetime TV show and turn it all off.
Yep.
I mean, the guy had to be. And they said, you know what ultimately got him was tax evasion. He lost everything due to tax evasion.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
There was quite a few of them like that back then. Yeah. So.
Well, there's still.
I didn't know SpongeBob cursed.
I'm out of here, guys.
All right, Robbie.
All right, Robbie.
I hate you no matter what.
Yeah, well, I'd hate you even if I didn't hate you.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
That's pretty good.
Wow.
All this time, I thought.
That's enough. That's enough playing with this crap. Oh God. Well, guys, it is 1 o'clock in the morning my time.
Nah, it's 3 minutes to 11. Come on.
3 p.m. here.
And I've been sitting in this chair for 3 hours now, and I think it might be time to
go sit on the bidet.
Well, actually, I could just leave it running. You guys want to keep talking? We could do that. I have unlimited access to my channel, to my thing now. I don't run out of time.
How about that?
Bill wants to get to the bidet.
I'm definitely not joining the special members group.
That one could get a little wet.
Oh.
What? The hell is that? That one can get a little wet?
Well, yeah, you got the, that special add-on piece to the toilet.
This is Billy Madison. But anyway.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, guys. I really appreciate everybody who came in tonight. I did. I do. Still do, matter of fact. And Doc, don't be a stranger. It's been a while.
Try not to be, just busy with finishing the house. So we're getting close.
Dominic, always appreciate you coming in. Jack, thank you for coming in from Pennsylvania. And Alexis, Sunday at 10 o'clock.
AM or PM?
PM.
Okay. Well, 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
PM?
AM or PM.
Yep.
PM. It's yeah,
he's
PM.
Late. He's late. He's the Johnny Carson of drone shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's AM for him now, but yeah.
Up late with Uncle Bill.
Move that damn cat, I will. Yes, it's famous Johnny Carson line. Anyway, guys in the audience, thank you, Paul and Mr. B. And I'm going to give Mr. B's becoming a regular. I'm going to give him a wrench.
Yeah. See, Lloyd's been in here most of the evening too.
Yeah.
I noticed. He was.
Yes.
Where did? Well, he has a wrench.
Yeah, he's got a wrench, but yeah, he's been here most of the night too, man. Been pretty cool.
Laugh
Yeah.
his ass off.
All the
Okay,
big
Bill.
shots are here.
Bill,
Yeah, all the big shots.
Marcel.
I'm putting you in my calendar. What did you say? Sunday at what? 9
Your time 9
a.m. or p.m.?
p.m. This is my show. We're on it right now, my darling. I haven't been on since 9 o'clock this morning.
But you could.
You could
Yeah, you could easily.
Bill. It's your
You
show.
could easily do a 24-hour stream.
Listen,
If
you're
you had
not on,
enough-
This is my weekly
wine,
show.
you could do it.
Bill. This is not.
I occasionally
NBC.
show up other
You can do
times
whatever
just
the
for
hell you
fun.
want, bud.
Random stream.
This is my weekly show, though. Like I said, I occasionally show up at other times, but this one I do every week.
So you're saying you're regular,
Well, because I use the bidet.
right? I set you up for that joke.
I know, but I'm. I should have been ready. Where is it? The only problem with
Bill, we make a good team. See, good tag team. I set you up for a good joke.
Yeah. Just make sure you use warm water, Bill,
I do.
or you'll be squealing.
Every once in a while, I hit the valve and hot water shoots up out of that thing. Oh my god! That's,
It'd be a little
Not
longer
supposed
than
to
that, I
use
think.
Not supposed to use it on kitties.
What the hell does a kid think when they go and look at that thing in your toilet? They're
They
probably
drink out of
like,
it like they think it says a water faucet, and they drink from the stream.
Oh, I lost my rim shot.
oh,
Speaking of bidets, where's my rim shot?
There it is.
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? No, Jim must have done that one.
That was a good one, though. I must accidentally. Did I accidentally delete it? Oh, come on. I had a good one. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the only problem with this. I'd like to be able to order them in a specific way, and you can't really do that. But you can download all these and just hold them in a folder on your PC and just run them that way if you want to.
Or if you got one of those expensive soundboards like the Roadcasters, you program it into a button.
Well, they're cool, but the thing is, I have a USB microphone. None of those are set up for that. You'd need to get yourself I need to get a different mic and a different. I'm not. Well, I don't need to.
Hey,
You don't need
speaking of mics,
You bet, Lloyd.
does anybody know what the snowball microphone looks like?
Yes.
Looks like a snowball.
It's
Yeah.
about this.
Oh,
it's about
it's
this.
round. Yeah.
It's about this big around. The Lexus, about softball size, and they're really good
Why do you
mics.
ask? Okay.
I gotta get it out.
It's the little brother to this thing.
See this? Look at the mic. Werewolf mask. Is that
Oh,
cool
God.
or what?
the hell's that? A chupacabra?
What's that got to do with a snowball mic?
The snowball mic was under the werewolf.
There you go. That is actually a very good desk mic.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Why aren't you using that? What are you using?
As Ken said, you got to have one hanging down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs a hanging mic.
Look, I've got this thing hang down, and I got the
Why
ball.
does it need to be hanging down? Okay. Here, there we go. Now mine's hanging down. Now it's better.
Now Ken will.
Now it's a better microphone because I turned it that way.
It sounds different though. Yeah, it sounds tinny.
Sounds
Well, it should because it needs to be this way.
Yeah, you're talking
there
into
you
the
go.
wrong side of the mic.
There you go.
Yeah, now you're off.
Anyway, the reason I mentioned this is I really don't like this thing.
Really?
Send it to me.
Who said that? Who said that?
Let's
Jack?
do a giveaway.
Jack, you want
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I do. They said that's one of the best ones out there.
They're one of the nicer ones for desktop. Absolutely.
Okay.
You
I'll
set
tell
it
you.
about
Hashtag
18
giveaway.
inches. About 18 inches away from where you're speaking. You don't want to be right on top of it because it'll overdrive it.
Yeah.
But set it about 18 inches away. And if you're using OBS, you go in and adjust the settings for the mic in there to get it to where you exactly how you want it to sound and how
And it's,
loud. And it'll work great.
USB.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like new. I think I used it maybe like a week, and then I didn't really like it. So
Yeah, no, those are really good desk mics.
They look cool.
I was that close to buying one of those because Kevin Dougherty, Stinger Swarm, he uses one on his live stream, and I watched his stream. He had that big freaking thing sitting on desk. I had to ask him what it was because I didn't know what type of mic it was, and he sounded amazing. He could move all around and it pick him up, and no problems. So,
well, there you go.
For me, I ended up with this little bugger. I don't know if I can do it or not. Here, hold on. That's my little microphone. It's hanging down from the rack. Just a little US.
That really does look obscene.
It does, doesn't it?
Did it come with the towel?
No, that's actually a sock.
I've heard about men and stuffing their socks down their pants. That's ridiculous.
No comment.
Oh my God, this show is great, Bill. How could
This has been awesome, man. We had Lloyd rolling the whole night.
I haven't even started. I could really get up and go.
Dominic, what is it, like 6 a.m. there, or what?
It's 3.
Oh, you're in Australia, so you're in the afternoon. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off since it's about that time.
Yeah.
So everyone have a good night. Alexis, great seeing you on here tonight.
Good to see you. Yeah, congratulations on the 107.
Yep. So I'll
and
be
getting back
all
in
the
the seat. So do you? I might have missed this. Do you have a plane now to fly?
No, I am building one. So.
Oh wow! What are you building? An RV?
No.
What are you building?
I'm building a Bear Hawk.
Don't know what that is.
Bob Barrow's Bear Hawk. It's a four-seat bush plane.
Oh, nice.
So I
Very
prefer flying relatively quick through the hills and dale and mountains and rivers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
So, yep. Big airplane.
Things you don't want to do with a Bonanza.
So, not to drag this out, but what's involved in doing that? What do you build it out of a kit and then have it certified?
Nope. I started with a set of blueprints. It's all scratch.
Okay, so then it's experimental when you go fly it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. The just to give you an idea, the body is chromoly steel tube, fabric covered, and then the wings are aluminum, skinned, and everything's hand built, hand riveted, hand painted on with the fabric and the silver and all that fun stuff.
So dollars and cents, what's involved in doing a project like that?
Just the materials cost last time I checked was around $6,000. So maybe it might be a little bit more now.
What's it powered by?
260 horse Lycoming 0540.
Oh, so it's got a real airplane engine.
Oh yeah. No. Just so you got an idea, that $6,000 to $8,000. That's just for the airframe. The engine's going to be about $30,000. The prop's going to be about $15,000, and the avionics are going to be about $15,000 to $20,000.
Okay, so
that's where all the money's
grand.
at.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So the airplane itself is cheap.
Yeah. You're sitting there telling me numbers. I'm like, shit, I could maybe do that if I quit eating for a while. But
No, the engine is the engine, prop, and avionics. Because it's such a big engine, it's got a constant speed prop on it. And the one you put on this one, you can either put a 2-blade or a 3-blade. The 2-blade, you get better climb performance, you get better glide. If you put the 3-blade on it, you get almost the same climb, you get a little less glide, but what you get 2 extra things. You get the cool factor on the ground because 3-bladed props look hotter on the ground. And the other thing is with a 3-blade prop with a 4-sided box, you get an odd harmonic so it doesn't throne in the airplane. All the guys that fly the 2-bladed props, they hit that 1 RPM where it will it'll just act like a freaking bass drum inside that airplane because it's all fabric.
But you're wearing noise canceling headsets, so you probably can't hear it.
Hopefully. Yeah. Mine aren't. Mine are like
you got the old David Clarks.
I got the soft comms.
Oh, okay.
They're real old, but
they
work.
The Bose A20 or whatever they're called.
Oh God, stinking things are expensive.
Yeah, it was over $1,000 just for the.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to buy them for my husband a few Christmases ago, but they Sporties was out of them, so I bought him the top end, the DC Clark.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of old Clarks.
DX1, I think it is, and it's right up there with the Bose A20.
Yep.
And I had to send them in, so they're like 3 years old. I just had to send them back to David Clark for repair because the foam on the ears just self-destructed, and he's never flown with me that much. I mean, they just sat there in the house. I mean, they weren't even in my plane.
It's just the foam goes away. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yep.
Of course, they have a really good. They have a 3-year warranty on those, I think it is, and we were just outside that envelope, so we have to pay for whatever they come up with.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So, my other question is: does this plane have plans for a bidet?
Nope. The only bidet it has is a paper bag.
There you go, and a Gatorade bottle.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got little toilet things for my husband in there, and they sell them, and they have the lady J that hooks to the urinal so that the girls. But the trick is you'd have to fly with a skirt, and the only time you can get in, the only way you can get in a Bonanza is crawl in and crawl out, pretty much. A skirt,
pretty much.
Yeah, there's no real nice way to get in and out as a lady.
You hear that, Jim? You go in a Bonanza, you got to wear a skirt.
Okay, I wouldn't.
No, you don't need a skirt.
I wouldn't look watching you get into the plane, Alexis.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where's that one button you got, Jim? Or Bill? Got to hit it. Come on.
Which one?
One that starts with an L.
Oh, the liar.
Yeah.
Now, airplane engines are. My engine's going to cost me probably about $50,000 to $55,000 rebuilt when the time comes, which is about 500 hours away, if it holds up, which I think it will. And then
only if you're flying for hire. Yeah.
And then, I don't have to stick to nobody has to stick to TBO.
Only if they're Part 135.
Yeah, but do. 61, you don't.
No, Part 61, you don't. Nope.
Yeah, and so, and then I'm putting in a Avidyne IFD 550, and that's going to be about $26,000 for one radio. So
Marcel grew up on Sesame Street, just like the rest of us.
It's expensive.
Yes, it is.
But if you love to do it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, backcountry flying, there's nothing like it if you get somebody to go do it. It is. It's an adrenaline rush. To me it's comparable to flying FPV bando style.
Oh, I've never done that either. I'm not that good at FPV.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, Bill, before you go, I wanted to hear more about your POS group you're putting together with who? And I thought about that. You got your mic muted, Bill. You're muted. Bill, you're muted, baby.
Here, Bill. Yeah, you're still muted, Bill. But hey, share my screen there real quick. This airplane is the airplane that I'm building. So
can't hear you, Bill.
Yeah, still can't hear you, Bill. But that's okay.
How about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to scream off like 3 times, and you guys kept talking. I was like, "What are you ignoring me?" Yeah. Okay, what do you got?
Yeah, you want to share the screen there real quick?
Yeah.
That is the airplane that I am building. That is a Bearhawk. This airplane was the airplane that cinched me on it. The gentleman who owns this lived in Llano, which was about 15 minutes from where I lived out in California. So one afternoon in the middle of summer, he put 4 guys my size in it with him, so 3 of us and him. And we took off out of Llano Airport at 100-degree temperature at 4,000 foot elevation, and the thing jumped off the ground in about 500 feet.
Nice.
So, yeah. So the airplane's definitely a bush plane.
That's freaking cool.
Yep.
You're gonna put the bigger tires on it, though, right?
I will. Yes, he didn't because he was a retired fire bomber pilot. So that's why his airplane's painted the way it is. This is actually not red; it's orange. It's
like
a very
the,
deep orange.
You can stream from that bush plane.
Absolutely. It'd be a long stream too.
Somewhere in the bush.
But yeah,
I like the panel in the door, the cutout, so you can see down through the door panel.
Yeah, a number of guys do it. There's some that have done them with seaplane doors where the entire door opens up.
Yeah.
You know, bad part about those is you can't do that while you're flying. So, yeah, something like that. But yeah, so it's a neat airplane. So
cool.
All right, we gotta go. Time to go. Gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Like I said, don't be a stranger. And everybody in the chats, thank you so much.
Night, guys.
And
good morning,
y'all take
good
care.
night, good evening, depend where you are.
That's right.
All right.
Signing out.
Have a good one, guys.